There we go.
Man, it gives us dog shit places to go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Gravel might give us something.
To the gravel.
Yeah. We just need a place where it'd rain, but they're not giving me anything to like work with.
Yeah. I also forgot to mention that I also made a custom date system for the story as well. Because it's not nowhere near Earth, and humanity is like not involved in this at all.
Oh.
So it wouldn't make sense for these factions and everything to use the date system from Earth. So
Is that
the date system.
is that custom? What you're wearing right now?
Those here, yeah, I made this up here.
Ah. By the way, just gotta say this real quick. OBS crashed like a bitch.
It is a public model though.
So, I'm very sorry in advance. Here we go. Turn those the fuck off. Okay, there we go. Fucking controller. Alright. Whew. So the fucking world in general, if it has nothing to do with humans, then who are these people? Are they like, I don't know, animals? Are they some kind of like robot and biomechanical?
Okay, so there's okay, I'm gonna have to ensure that this is not gonna like go into a realm of super complexity of what these guys actually consist of.
Oh, okay.
So
are they insects?
with the faction, there is two dominant species with the Promodons. One of which is a species that devoted themselves to high honor for continuous military service to the faction.
So something like the
Meaning
Sangheili?
that they are not really. They don't really share much at all. I mean, if you even wanted to try and reference that.
Oh, I was just saying
They
because
got
they base their entire
the
life and
legs.
culture from honor, so like that's why. Sorry.
I mean, they have those weird legs, I guess. So they have
The chicken legs?
much weirder anatomy. Kind of.
Oh. I'm trying to remember
It's
what
weird.
they call those. They're still bipedal, but something jointed.
The species that denote themselves to continuous military service with high honor with the Promodons is the Kragers. And then the other dominant species, which this guy here, which this dude's called Yanza, he is of the other species called Kiropni.
So the TV heads, these guys are the whatever they're called.
No, no, they are full biological beings.
Oh,
It's just,
they are.
Yanza has heavy augmentation.
Oh, okay, no, that makes sense.
But yeah, both the Kragers and Kiropni are biological species. The closest thing that they could be classed as would be a mammal. But they wouldn't be able to be fully considered a mammal. They have some weird oddities. Though the main oddity is that instead of having iron based blood, where you have hemoglobin, it is instead copper based blood. So instead of
Horseshoe
appearing
crabs?
red, it appears blue. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it kind of like the closest reference to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because of the planet that they come from, and the Kiropni and Kragers being kind of like brothers whenever it comes to like their ancestry and everything, they kind of just like depending on which part of the planet they were on, they evolved one way or the other way. It's a planet that is 6 times the size of Earth and was in a system that had a much larger star. The planet was heavily rocky and mountainous.
Okay,
and
but you said the star, is it not? So then, what kind of star are we talking here?
Pretty much think of our sun, but like around 8 times larger.
Oh, okay. So still early stages. All right, all right.
Yeah. And like on the planet that they came from, they have, you know, there's like other animals and plant life and everything of the sort there. But one thing that really troubled them in their early lives of like being a species was the fact that all of these animals had like thick bones to them, as well as had more stout builds to them. That way they could, you know, traverse easier on the rocks without having such a high center of gravity on themselves that they could fall over.
Yes! All right, it's raining.
This isn't an event, it's just rain.
Oh, I know, but that means it could happen. But, sorry, so then I take it, are they I was about to say quadriplegic? No, that's not right. Quadrupeds, there we go.
They're bipeds.
Oh, shit, okay.
But their anatomy is weird.
All right, well, I figure. I mean, are these like the Tomorrows then, in terms of complexity?
I don't know what those are.
Oh, okay, so it's a work of fiction. I don't know who made it, similar to what you're saying, but it has everything to do with the future of humanity and how they, it's something to do with the war against some kind of genetic, manipulative species. All you need to know is, the Tomorrows are kind of like humans, but they're these, like, genetic amalgamations. Like, they're really freaky looking. So it's some crazy shit. Really similar to what you're saying,
I mean,
really complex of a story, but either way, I'd let you figure that out on your own.
I mean, I have a description of the Kurotni's head. Well, actually, the Krager's head.
Damn it! Oh, but it's lore!
Storybook's up.
Perfect! Hold on. This is the perfect break, too. Shit. I gotta do this quickly. Fuck.
The stop lasts for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I know. That's the point. I only get 5 minutes to take a quick shit before I have to sit down again.
Virus in the thing will know. Yeah. Oh, Mystic Moon. I'm here, Carol.
Quick about it. Oh! Yo! Looks like we got another event. Oh my god, dude, I didn't think we'd be getting the second moon event. Hold on. Yo! Dude, we got the second moon event. Shit, I had no idea
Carol's upgraded.
Ah, damn it. Hold on. Fucking move over, you bitch. There we go.
Carol is... No. Blue.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of hoping we would get Thunderstorm earlier so we could destroy her, because I'm not gonna lie, when she gets upgraded, she just doesn't stop fucking yapping.
Yeah, all we gotta do, though, is just simply put her away somewhere.
Yeah. Other than that, no, she's still cool. She does say a lot of shit that's important in terms of lore. But, yeah. I don't really know. I'm not the hugest fan of her.
Yeah. For the Kragers, they actually have a description of their head. And like the way that it's supposed to be.
Uh-oh. Okay,
it's quite long, though.
So glad. Oh, okay, well, I'm sitting the fuck back down. Shit. Glad I was able to get that out of the way real quick. Fuck. Here we go. Fucking hell. So, the Kragers? They call Kragers?
Yeah.
What exactly? So, same biomechanical, or mostly mechanical? Still kind of confused, but
they're full like biological beings. Like they're not like robotic.
Okay.
In any way. So when they do become soldiers, they get heavily augmented.
Oh, so like strongified, like from Turok or something, or is it no, not Turok? What am I thinking of?
They get optimized.
March.
Like that's like pretty much the term in lore. They get optimized.
Optimized. Okay. Damn.
I think it's kind of like a similar level of mutilation that humans went through in Half-Life lore for those that became Combine soldiers.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Like, you know, removal of unnecessary parts and, you know, inserts to make them work together with the system, all that type of stuff.
Instantaneously, man. I fucking... Oh, man, you're making me think of, like, Deus Ex, or, what's another one that has something similar to that? Fuck if I can remember the game. Fuck. Oh, man, I can't think of it right now off the top of my head. It's either Deus Ex, Cruelty Squad, and something else. But, yeah, with the augments and whatnot. So it's to, like, optimize, like, not even optimize. It should be more like building you more for a specific purpose kind of thing.
Yeah, they pretty much get changed to be the best soldiers that they can be.
Yeah. It's still fascinating as shit that there's, like, that you're even, like, trying to incorporate that much into it in terms of like, the story. That you're actually going in depth with, like, hey, so these guys, they used to be humans, but not anymore. They're, like, more like bio-organic, like, mechanical things turned into something specific.
Well, what's more though, like, humans aren't even, like, a thing.
Oh, none of these places are fucking good. Damn it. I'm gonna keep riding the forest, see if we can get a thunderstorm. Sorry.
Like, in reference for years on Earth that the story takes place in, it'd be the year 5729.
So super future.
On Earth. Pretty much.
Damn.
But then the Promodons have been a faction, like the Promodons themselves, they've been a faction that have existed for 433 millennia. They've gone through a lot of, like, civil wars and stuff like that.
So, like the Confederates, but instead of them fucking being stomped out, they just kind of kept existing and then never really went away.
The equivalent of the Confederacy for them would be the Dunkel, which is their brother faction.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's something.
Though
Okay, all right, nothing.
they work together now compared to what they used to.
Because you were referring to it by the faction. I thought they were Confederates, like in terms of the story, but I guess not. Something different. Same event. Ah, damn it! I thought we can ride the rain just a little bit longer so we can get that thunderstorm. Either way, we should still be good for a while.
The thing that like adds a lot of complexity though is with the religion. The two religions that are noted in the lore.
So this guy's apparently got a fucking
Because
Warhammer
the thing
40k
is
of a fucking story, and I have
that
no
the two
idea why or
religions-
whatever's fucking happening. I'm really trying to understand. I'm not lying.
Both of their gods actually exist in the lore.
God,
And there's I guess you could just call it a soul of like the sentience being like an actual like spiritual thing type stuff.
so, like Avatar, kind of, where it's in nature, or like where exactly is this physical god kind of entity, or where is it at?
So for the 5 gods of the Esha faith,
Esha.
they are very large, and they all work together and are believed to have come from a different universe entirely, one that was before the universe that everyone currently exists in.
Do you have all of
And
this
then
written down,
for-
by the way?
Yes, this is all written down.
Okay. So,
This
Now
is
just-
all written down.
they're just making sure, because honestly, like, this kind of level of storytelling, like, it's either, like, off the dome, or you just straight up have been thinking about writing this for a while, and you just have it all there ready to go.
Oh well, the thing is that this a good amount of this lore and everything comes from a roleplay that I've done with friends.
Oh,
So this has about 6.5 years of IRL time being built up.
is it from, like, D&D sessions, or is it actually just full-blown roleplay?
Yeah, like full blown roleplay type shit.
Oh, okay, so there's no, like, dice rolling, nothing like that. It's just straight up, I do this thing, you do this.
Yeah, like we have like a dungeon master, I guess, you know, just easy term reference here.
Finally,
But
Breach!
there's no like roll. There's
Okay.
like no real rolling of the dice or stuff like that.
Ah.
It's kind of just your actions decide what happens type thing.
Huh.
So it's very like cause and effect based.
Damn, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, most of those, like, usually there's something to, like... Oh, how do I say it? There's usually something to, like, rope shit in, or there's gotta be, like, some kind of system to it, you know? To make it feel gratifying, or make it feel like it's got punch. But, yeah, if you got a Dungeon Master kind of thing going on, where you got, like, events and stuff that happen, and then you go by that standard, without the whole dice rolling shit, like, that could work. Because it's just, you know, at that point, it's just, like you said, role-playing. It's literally just thinking off the dome and then working with that as you go along with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. That's fascinating. I take it... Because, what am I trying to think of here? No, because that's something completely different. That's like LARPing. My bad. So then would it be like LARPing then? Without the whole live? It's just more like in VR? Or like what?
Okay, so it has a weird history.
Okay.
It started on Minecraft.
Okay, Minecraft. Alright.
And then we pretty much just like you know, we kind of just it was completely different back in the day. Cause it went from individual character, just kind of like town life type stuff, to full on factions in a galaxy. with entire like structured militaries and cultures and everything of the sort.
Okay.
That and it went from being in Minecraft to now it's just all done in a text channel on Discord.
So then that explains the written down part. Fuck. God damn it. Ugh. Fuck. Wish we could continue the bridge. Shoot. I gotta wait. So that explains everything then. Cause I was wondering how it was all written down. Like, if it was like a gradual story that was made up on the dome and then eventually written down and then given complexity over time. Or if it was something that you were like I'm trying to figure that part out, right? I thought it was something off the dome, or if it was something that you had made before, or something that was built way before and then built up. Like, I don't know. Something about that whole origin of the story sort of stuff is like fascinating to me. I like how that stuff like comes to fruition.
Yeah, I mean, I do
yeah.
also have it in a Google Doc, like with everything as well.
Yeah, so then, okay.
Just as a backup, you know?
Yeah, no, perfect. No,
But,
you got, no, perfect example, dude. Straight up, I still have all my high school files from Google Docs, but yeah, I know, I get you.
The backup file is and keep in mind, this is just like text only in this backup file. It's about a 3 gigabyte thing on Google Docs.
Opportunity. Let me grab my fucking bag of chips for this.
But like but though you want to hear about the religions though, because they're quite interesting.
I mean, if you want to, I don't want to like bore. I don't want to make you like waste your time or bore you half to death by sitting here and just like, you know, like do whatever you gotta do, my dude.
Oh no, I like talking about some of this stuff because, you know, this is all stuff that's, you know, already available to be seen type stuff. So
well then, yeah, fucking go for
it's
gold,
not,
my dude.
not like super hidden type stuff, you know.
Oh,
yeah. So
then go for gold. Go for gold.
The first religion, which is the more complex one, is referred to as the Eshtiani Patanch, which in English is Esha faith.
By the way, I know someone in the fucking chat is gonna say this at some point.
There are 5
Fuck
gods.
off, I'm bored, I got nothing better to do, and I'm gonna fucking listen to this guy.
I have not English translated the names from the language of the Krishk,
Of the
and one
Krishk.
that is in Eduish, which is the old form of the Krishk.
Is there... Does it... Hold on, does this come up with its own language, too, and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, its own language. You wanna know a curse word in the language? Japor. There you go, curse word.
Well, yeah, okay.
Japor.
Japor. Is there... Okay, so then... I take it, is this... Like,
You know, it also has a custom scripture as well.
oh my god, okay, hold
Like,
the
I made an
phone.
actual custom font for me to be able to type with it.
You... Hold the phone. Alright, back up. So, you mean to tell me that you completely not only have this all ready to go, but you even have a language for it too? So is this like, is this to the same... Oh, hey, yo, you know what? Let's go to Black Forest. So you mean to tell me that there is... So it's like Elvish. Like it's a full-blown legitimate language someone can literally just speak right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. How the hell do you have the time? 6 years. You know what? 6 years.
Autism.
Autism. I wasn't gonna say it, but okay. That is so beyond. I can definitely see how 6 years of roleplay could eventually go and like I could see that happening. Just one day being like, this thing has its own language now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But so you ready to hear the names of the gods in the Esha faith?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, actually, let me ask this first. Do you want to hear their name and then like what they do, or just their name?
You can say the name and what they do.
All right. So.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
About to get big birded.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you know where the egg's at?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Big Bird to do their thing.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the fast spring should be up above on the second floor. Yeah, that's all you really need. Oh my god.
Hit the bus already, you Big Bird.
Uh-huh.
This giant, stupid piece of poultry.
Yeah.
Hit the bus already.
Here he comes. Maybe? There we go.
Warning. Critical failure. Electrical damage detected. Shutting down.
Sea salt and vinegar, goddamn. Dude, you have no idea. You'd be willing to listen for like 4 hours, trust me. My goodness.
Okay, we got it. All right. It's kind of a little bug for me, but we got it.
Yeah. Dude, sea salt and vinegar chips are so fucking good. Sorry, go on.
Deadass, they are. So the first one is called Jukno, which is often associated with the punishment of sin and treachery.
Okay.
And in the Promodons, specifically with the Kragers and their old beliefs, is referred to as the Zokirnav verdict, which involves in conversation about punishing one for violence. Because in the religion there's the 3 chambers of life, with the 3rd chamber being called Zokiroko, where hefted sin is retributed by 1,000 years torture before their soul is completely erased from time.
What?
Epni is the second one. They are very rarely cited, but are believed to be the creator of life on the planets. They are where the word Henneki comes from, which in English is simply meaning honor, but in Dekrishk has a broader term to service the balancing of the heart to life.
What?
Third one is Rotinalv. They're known as the destroyer of systems, as their relevancy is no longer adequate for their existence. So, should a planet essentially just be dead, they would come along and destroy it. And they are lesser known as the ones who sows the roots for, and be ready for this one, it's a little bit of a long name, Orapekni Karakari, to align everything in the universe. The fourth one, which is in Eduishk, the old language, the longest named one of them all, Dajuadi Hamdubi. They are the holy god, which is seen as the one above all, speculated to be the overarching creator of the souls. Against large forces committing sin, they will coerce with Jukno to interject a disciple who will form the work of killing those sinners, and personally overseeing the punishment of those sinners. And
Man.
oh, hello there.
Friend of yours or someone random?
And they personally oversee the punishment of the sins and the sinners and everything of the sort. And
Well,
they only do that though after they deem
She was loud as
their thing to be done.
hell.
I need to turn this individual down.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was a public world, and so I joined. And then you guys were in here.
And the disciples of which in that process are referred to as Jukno servants. And then the fifth one, which I've already said the name, so I'm not going to say it again because I don't feel like it.
okay.
The caretaker of the universe, aligning events to happen as they are intended by time, and has been observed moving plants for Rotinov to destroy and disperse the material.
I don't even.
Okay.
They're
fucking
often
know.
nicknamed the
Weird
conductor
shit,
of
man.
reality, and is the only one capable
Oh.
of transferring themselves to a
So
fourth
someone not
dimensional
nice
state.
then. All right.
And overall,
Sorry, the
of
center of
these-
attention wasn't on you, dumbass. Bye bye.
huh? What on?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just
Okay.
just someone who wants fucking attention.
So yeah, that was the 5 gods, and then there's the stuff for the 3 chambers. The first chamber is called Fregeddon. It is the chamber for the wholehearted and honored who gave their life the best and didn't fall to evil. There's the middle chamber called Jetkinder, the chamber for those who failed to give life their best but ultimately held strong in the face of sin and reprimanded their evil action, should they have done any. And then Zokuroko is, the chamber that all is punished in, and 1,000 years torture, and then erased from time. And for the sins, there are 9 of them. The first one being pride, for those who may carry themselves above all else and ultimately boasted of their importance in the universe above what is true.
Very ironic.
Gluttony being the second one,
Very ironic.
taking
Sorry.
important sustenance for oneself, hogging in excess of what they need. Third one being greed, believing and acting as if value is of defined quantity, performing acts to gain as much currency as possible in any form, be it physical or not. Hatred, failing to properly love thy brothers and sisters, and even act in violence against them over simple emotions. Fraud, rather self-explanatory, deceiving others for the gain of oneself or another. Brutality, acting in violence when it is not necessary, or performing excess violence, whether direct or indirect. Annihilation, destroying what has been created for the universe or the necessities of life. So essentially, if you set up something to be like a mass extinction event of a species, that's what that sin covers pretty much. Then treachery, going against the will and intent of Jikno, Hepni, Roktinov, and Dajoy de Hamdubi. And then the last one, being the worst one, is Enkandor, going against the will and intent of Orepek Nikakalari. Separate from treachery, as committing this sin is to conduct several others against the universe itself. So not against others, not against the gods, but to conduct it against the universe itself. Because that god is the only one that is a 4th dimensional being. So you are literally messing with time if you get that sin.
Right. Holy shit. You know what this feels like? Fucking Orville or Star Trek. It's kind of crazy, but fuck.
Yeah, and there's another one as well, which isn't nearly as worked out, because it's like a rather tragic religion that the people that follow
Oh shit! Stairway to
are with.
Heaven.
Oh boy.
I can't even press the fucking reset button, so if you left the spring somewhere else, I can't get it. Oh, I hope he gets it. Yeah, Stairway to Heaven's a difficult one. It's a rush. You have to go up there as fast as possible and grab it. It's so ridiculous. 500 cigarettes. That lady that was in here before, she just kind of walked in. I didn't catch anything she said before because they're obviously muted, right? I don't really care about their opinions for the most part. But if you're gonna come in here and you're gonna you plan on sticking around, then I'll unmute just to hear what you have to say. But yeah, if you didn't catch what that lady said, she called us not us. I guess she called this place a fucking didn't know this was gonna be a weirdo session or something.
Weird.
Yeah. No, it's just people being people. You know how it is. They got the attention span of a guppy, so they're not willing to sit down and just relax for a change. They just want shit to be about them. So they come in looking for attention, and then if they don't get it, they leave. And that's basically what she wanted. So, there you go. She got her 5 seconds.
You ready for the other one?
Oh yeah, go right on ahead.
So this other one, it's like a rather sad thing that these people believe in, because this one is much worse.
Oh?
So it's referred to as the Huner Hope. So that, kind of already that name doesn't exactly seem all that nice.
Huner Hope?
And yeah. And they have a singular individual god that they follow, which is called Dunadeus.
Dunadeus.
They are noted as existing because of a specific material called Photron.
Hold on, wait. Can you do me a solid real quick before you continue? Hold on. Roofed forest. Hopefully we get some rain. Can you run into the engine room real quick and put the battery in?
Yeah.
Thank you. Dunadeus. Dude, this feels like Star Trek. I am not kidding you. I feel like this is Star Trek. It's weird.
Battery in.
Yeah. Thank you. It's like, man, it's like Star Trek, this whole fucking universe of shit you just waltzed into. But damn.
Yeah, and this is like barely touching an iceberg, if you want to refer to it as such. The lore goes deep.
Well, however long you're willing to explain it, I don't really care. Personally, I'm just here for the ride. I don't really have anything better to do. I think I've kind of ran out of topics to talk about, and I don't even think anybody's even really watching. So, it's whatever. Dunadeus, right?
Dunadeus.
Well, what's his deal? What's their deal?
So they are noted as being a creature of the dark per se. That because most of the time when they have been witnessed was in the darkness. And these people that believe in the Huner Hope often believe him to be someone who is a justiciary of the universe itself. So they don't think he is a living being, but they think that he is a part of the universe.
Just
So
is he like a dark part of the universe then?
Not exactly. His motives aren't really known. But what is known is that should he simply think you're not good, he will get rid of you.
Oh.
Instantly.
Oh shit! Yo, flashlight, finally! Hold on here. Okay, actually, hold on, I can do this real quick. Respawn all items, there we go. Yeah! You can just do this. Here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, we can just respawn. There we go.
We go flashlight, yeah.
Hell yeah, finally. Now you can see the weird creepy thing on the roof of the engine room.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure that's just a, the dead boy or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the lore is behind it.
Man is simply being tortured.
Yeah,
so the way that people know of his existence without witnessing him is through a material called Photron, which is a material that has odd properties, and the only known study of it to take place was an attempt to use it as a fuel source for a weapon. That weapon proceeded to have such an ecstatic explosion that the planet that the test was taking place on completely cracked in half and cause an entire extinction event across the entire planet.
And hold on, and this had something to do with one of the gods?
This is a material that is gained from Dunadeus. Like he will give a disciple some of this material.
Huh. That's fucking strange, but alright, okay. So just because of the belief alone, that's what, like, solidifies that.
Yeah.
Alright.
But most of the time, when he's been witnessed by those that were not people or members of the Huner Hope, he commonly regards them as insignificant little parts of the universe.
So is he like...
Simply because they do not worship him.
Hold on a minute. Okay, simply because... So is he just like... Is he just like a really full of himself kind of janitor then? In a weird way, where he takes care of like the unessentials, but he's like kind of full of himself, like, just because you're not on my side, fuck you.
Pretty much.
Damn. Okay.
Though it is known that the gods of the Esha faith know of Dunadeus. Like, they know of his existence, and the only sort of deciphered message from the gods regarding him that anyone has been able to attempt to obtain was that they do not think fondly of him, but they see that he was there before them.
Ah.
So it's a rather deep rabbit hole that goes down.
Okay. So then fucking... Hold on, how many gods was that so far then?
So there's the 5 of the Esha faith, and then there is the 1 of the Huner Hope.
Okay. And they all sort of represent different aspects of this universe that you guys have created.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
This is like, at this point, just like my own thing. Like, I've actually not participated in the roleplay for over a year at this point.
Oh, so then this is all just story then.
Kind of. Yeah, like I've broken off and like completely like branched out from my faction stuff.
Oh. So then what about, the Friends, right? Did they have any involvement in its creation?
They okay, so through the interactions in the roleplay, they shaped, like, you know, the direction of like defense technologies, weaponry, all that sort of stuff.
Okay. So there
Mainly
was
more military stuff.
So then there was some
But other
involvement.
than that, yeah.
Okay.
In fact, one of the factions with actually my best friend from that group, they have a sensor technology, which is called the Cards Lid. That it's a highly advanced. Okay,
Well,
where's the thing at?
you're the only one who knows. Oh yeah, it's reset. It's reset.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
it is. I'm away, baby.
Well, there goes the first one. Man, I did not think we were gonna encounter this asshole. Too bad I can't literally do anything. I have to sit down and wait. Awesome. got blasted off. He's doing good, about 4. And then 5. I think he should be fucking off here shortly. Yeah, I'm about to fuck off here, I think. Unless he's got one more attack. Oh, apparently he got one more in him. Fuck. Yep, there we go. Yeah, good shit.
Got him 6 times.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd be encountering that guy. This is so funny.
We went through the abandoned city, so...
Ah, true. Been in out here for about, I want to say 5, is that 5 hours? Almost 5. And we've encountered everything else but that fucking thunderstorm. God damn it. At this point, you might want to put the ukulele down if you can when it happens. Unless we got, no, we already have both batteries. We're good, never mind.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So...
Yeah.
And that's just like the stuff involving the religion. Well, religions.
Yeah. Like, something I've always liked about, like, religions when it comes to storytelling is that there's some, like, reality to it, right? So, like, believing in something actually has some kind of power or allows you to obtain something. So it's not just, like, blind faith without reason. And I kind of like that in terms of a story, especially with what you got going. It's not just blind faith. There's actually some power behind what you're doing. I'm a little bit of a Warhammer 40k fan, so personally, it's, you know, it's cool to see something like that have some kind of effect over the story and that they have, like, their own significance, and it's not just, like, for the sake of believing, and then that's it. There's not really anything else. There is some, like, actual, what do you call it? Transaction. There's some punch or value to them existing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the next really, like, complex thing is, well, not really complex.
I didn't think we'd be
I mean,
listening
I could go
to
something complex.
I was gonna say I didn't think we'd be actually dealing with something like this. This guy has a
these
whole ass
lists here
story.
that I have of the factions, organizations, group or self-proclaimed nation states, and high power resources.
Fucking Jesus. Okay. Man, okay, can we be fair for a second? Did you, like, every detail, every little thing? Because you were like, you just went on with religion. I'm taking politics as well, like the whole 9 yards, even ecosystem, everything. Every little thing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So then if they went into the military and everything, I take it in all of a year, you made the rest itself.
Like, what do you mean?
Because you just described the religion part, which you said your friends and you had some involvement in creating, right?
Well, the religions was pretty much my soul creation.
Okay, so that was, okay, your soul creation. So then everything else from ecosystems, politics, and maybe other planets involved with this whole thing, I take it also your soul creation, or were they also involved in it?
They, the roleplay mainly had involvement with the military stuff, as well as economics.
Jesus. What do you guys, like...
Yeah, and in comparison to them, I overcomplicated my stuff a lot in comparison.
Oh, so it was much more simple with them. Ah, perfect. Okay, hold on.
I just went really complex with everything.
Sorry in advance. This thing was causing some issues. I didn't want to say anything, but should probably try using that sparingly. I don't know what was going on, but something with my audio and that thing blinking out. I should be able to grab some water, actually. But I'm still listening.
So for the factions of the story, which by the way, the story is called Unermund. Kind of a goofy little name I gave it. So there's the DFPR, which is the Promodons. I already said their full name. There's the Dunkel, which is the brother faction of the Promodons. They're shortened as the DER, and their full name is the Dunkelle Emperornkab. Then there is the CTS, which is the Trogans, and the full name is the Concordant of the Trogan Systems, because I don't feel like actually like making multiple languages for the stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
no.
that's just in English, because, yeah.
It's just easier that
And
way.
then there's the... Yeah. Then there's the UHS, which is one of the breakoffs from the early existence of the Promodons that have completely retained their own autonomy. And they are known as the Honekus, with the full name being Urego Honekurege Shuhujania. And those are the main factions of the story. Then for the organizations, groups, or self-proclaimed nation-states, we have, firstly, Kchai Always, which is Central Rise in English. They are a fragment of the Eshia, which does not follow the faith of the Eshia as strong, but they emphasize on ensuring the erasure of sin. Then there's the Eshia themselves.
So Puritans then.
Which are noted... Kind of.
Kind of?
The Eshia are known to be religious extremists.
Oh, okay.
So...
Okay.
Simply not believing in the Esha faith, they will not like you at all and will probably kill you.
Okay, no, easy game. I figured that out. Black Templars, basically. But okay, continue.
Yeah. They are known as the IKAE, an abbreviation, with the full name being Ikopir Anishiaki.
Holy shit.
The third one is the Choshoni, which is a loosely kept group of trade fiefdoms. So they're rather peaceful. They just kind of pop up around the place and do a lot of trade.
So merchants?
They don't really like... Yeah. But they don't really like combat and stuff like that. So.
Wait, like traveling merchants or just merchants?
They're like trade fiefdoms. Kind of think like the Southeast Asian islands with all the trade kingdoms that happen there.
Okay, I'm not good at like regional shit like that, or just I don't really know. Sorry.
Pretty much. A bunch of merchants decided to get together at a location and were like, hey, we can trade a bunch of stuff here. Because a lot of people pass through here. And,
okay, so
and then like another group of merchants did that nearby, and then just, yeah, like you have a lot of trade groups pretty much.
So that's, yeah, merchant community kind of thing turned into a huge city of merchants then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
They're kind of all over the place.
Okay.
Then, there's the heraldry of the Order of the Huner Hope, which are noted as being religious extremists, of course.
Okay.
And then the fifth one is the Dunhanu Shashinu. They are the quote-unquote claimed keepers of a gateway to the gods. And while they are a cult with extreme beliefs, they are not really targeted because they often have extremely rare material and riches that are valued across the galaxy.
Okay.
Hang on, I need to take a bit of water here.
Oh yeah, no, take a bit. I can see why they're all extremists though, because there's actual like a physicality to their gods that they believe in. So like their beliefs are almost, they're reinforced. I could see why there would be extremist shit. But that's fascinating that they even take an extremist route at all. Like the fact that they chose to do that. But that's insane.
Yeah. And then for the high power resources, quote unquote, We have Shane's stars, which are celestial bodies which have an extreme abundance of several materials known to have highly unstable energy. And while these are often usable in energy production, they are very hard to obtain. These stars interfere with technology as ships get too close.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, let me go up here.
No, you're good.
Alright. Is balance. Let's go. Luckily this only takes one person.
So glad that does.
Do your judgment thing now.
Man, we are so close to. All we need is one thunderstorm, and then bam! You just turn the bus into something, but I don't know what. Jesus.
Alright, we got third egg, let's go.
Ah, damn.
No, when we come back here we can fight the Pockbird.
Ah, shit.
So,
Good thing that
with
was empty.
Shane's stars, they interfere with technology as ships get too close. And should they get even closer beyond this point, like if they drift too close after their engines fail and such, they will get torn apart by strong masses of solar matter, because these stars often have large arcs of solar mass whipping around at all times. The next one is BHL, which is a substance that is created by the Promodons that has a high energy output and is created from a complex process that no other faction has yet to be capable of. The third one, which is a kind of a group, because there's several underneath each of these here, well, the first two, is Gexhal, Jexiki, and Necronocyte. These are materials that are created by the Promodons at Dunkel in a joint effort to make high-strength armor alloys for their ships, which, and after processes of refining, they have been able to get this strong armor to be small enough to be used on the Kragers. So they have really strong armor on their soldiers.
Huh.
And then the last one, Photron, which I've already gone over with Dunadeus. And, you know what? I'll also go over one of the vehicles that the Promodon military uses.
What, like an ATV or tank or something?
I mean, it can be a one like one of the ground vehicles, or it can be one of the air vehicles.
Oh, is it like an? Is it in between?
Well, no, like there's little transports, there's armored fighting vehicles, there's fighters, all of them.
Huh. So what is this
Would you like to hear
vehicle?
about a? Well, would you like to hear about a plane, or would you like to hear about an armored fighting vehicle, which is a ground vehicle?
God, no shit. Yeah, armored fighting vehicle.
Alright. So, let's see here.
Unfortunately,
one
the
of
potato
these?
chips get stuck in your teeth, and I can't help it. I
Yeah,
gotta
we'll
pick 'em out.
go over the Li-2M.
Okay.
So, the Li-2M is the Type 49 IFV APC. It is a ground-wheeled combat infantry fighting vehicle and armored personnel carrier. Its
So,
role is for infantry combat and deployment. Its weapons consist of two 35mm OERK Type 7D belt-fed autocannons with a double set of quad-tubed Type O2-I missile launch platforms. Its ammunition for its missiles is the Type O2-I missile array, which is able to have several missiles within it, and then the Type 7D standard belt for the 35mm. In terms of armor, it has 22 130mm equivalent of steel. Then for the armor packages, 400mm of steel equivalency of non-explosive reactive armor elements. And there can be even more added on to, you know, different sections of the vehicle depending on the situation.
I take
For the
it.
protection system,
Is this based off
there
of?
is the passive protection system.
Hold on, is this based off of a real vehicle?
No.
No, oh, it's just completely made up.
I have a lot of things that I am nerdy about.
Because I was gonna say some of that does sound like it's kind of like real life shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. I was saying if there was like a vehicle based off of it, because I thought, you know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. And that's the Type 49 IVAPC there.
You know, for an
And then,
imaginative
you
world.
know, I'll also include the SF-1M, which is an aircraft. Its description is a little bit more complex and a lot more technical, though.
I have opened a can of worms with this guy. I'm not gonna lie.
So,
I
for
did
the
not realize it was gonna
SF-1M,
go this
its
fucking
role
deep.
is as a fighter bomber, or air superiority,
Okay.
or offensive strike as a day one fighter, or air defense. It has a twin turbine repulsor system for engines. Bruh, let's stop. Imagine.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
It has a top speed in average atmosphere of Mach 2.8. And it's not meant to go out into space. So it has an altitude limit set for it because of lift factor, everything of the sort.
Jesus.
Of around 78,000 feet in average atmosphere condition. So, you know, each planet will affect it differently. And obviously, you know, some planets wouldn't even be able to fly in at all. But, you know, that's kind of, you know, those specifications. And then for the armament, we have two Type 282A 30mm rotary cannon systems with a combined ammo load of 1,200 rounds. And there is 8 external hardpoints, of which are capable of mounting an OPF-20X SRAM,
What the
OPF-28 SRAM, OPF-190M AMRAM, OPF-90A LRAM, OPF-290D BVRAM, and those are all air-to-air missiles.
Okay.
Now these are ground attack munitions. The ACAGM-81B, the ACAGM CM-17D, and the PGM-B-105.
I feel like I'm gonna have to
Then
cross-examine
there is an internal hardpoint,
this guy's entire
which is
story just to
mainly
understand a
just as a
smidgen of
kind
what's
of-
happening now.
you know, you kind of have this as a backup in case you need it if you're trying to prioritize air loadout. But, you know, you never know when you need to quickly drop a warhead on forehead.
Right.
Has all of the ground attack munitions of the ACAGM-81C, ACAGM CM-17E, and the PGM-B-105.
This is weird to ask.
For
and
the
I-
protection system,
Hold on. Before we continue, so they're supposed to be the super future. So did something happen to knock them back and then bring them back up again, or like what? Like all of this ammo seems to be like pretty relative to like modern time kind of stuff, right? Is there
well,
something I'm
okay,
missing?
So, you know, this is like the stuff that has been affected by the roleplay, and in the roleplay, conventional weapons that like we have today are rather common because all of these super advanced options have counters built against them to such a degree
Oh, so it'd be
that you can't advance past that point, so you just have to go back to what is hard to build up against, if that makes sense.
okay. No, that's fair. So you're saying that it's like, how do I describe it? So like, kind of the opposite direction of sorts. So like before, when we had medieval times, right? There were countermeasures upon countermeasures to stop common, like, to stop normal strikes and stuff with certain weapons. So it got so advanced to the point where, like, people actually superseded it with, like, fucking bullets and stuff. So instead of going back, so it's like, it's the opposite of that, right? Where all of the advanced stuff kind of works like medieval stuff, right? And then you have to go back to solve that issue for what your story is, while the opposite of that would have been, okay, so we have so many countermeasures to stop bullets and stuff from happening. Now we have to go back to sticks and stones in order to fight ourselves again, because those options are not as good as we thought they would be since there's so many countermeasures. So it's like the opposite of that then, where going with the advanced options is your gun option, but there's so many, you know, things in the way, so you might as well just go back to sticks and stones being common weapons.
Yeah, because like all like the super like electronic suited weapons and everything of the sort.
That is Goodwill
have
Hunting at your
so
best,
many
by the way.
counters against them that it's just like, well, the way to circumvent this is by not having this thing that they can counter.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's
but you,
it's like in that sort of sense.
yeah,
Of just, and you know, another thing as well is that like this isn't like just like like this universe doesn't have its own laws of physics. Like it follows a majority of physics that we do in real life as well.
okay, but then you're saying that it doesn't follow normal
Apart from the religion,
so
that's kind of the outlier.
Oh, so then the religion has just its own set of shit to work with then? Like, I mean, I already knew that since you've already been describing it, but I mean, like, are you saying that there's like an extra dimension to how the god shit works, or like what's up with that?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's like a whole different like
Yes!
shit.
Yes! Yes!
Finally!
Fucking finally! Oh my god! Fucking finally! Took us fucking long enough.
Now the ball struck me down.
Oh my god. Oh. What a fucking relief. Did we get the blue bus? Yeah. I was gonna say, dude, you know it's nighttime, right? Oh, okay, yeah, you do. All right. Yes!
Did we have all three?
Oh, fucking finally. Okay, we have several options. But I say, do we have the blue? We still have the blue bus, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. As long as we save the blue bus for the virus at the end, we should be good with whatever upgrade. Honestly, I don't care what we, like, sync the bus with. I just know that this is probably gonna end in, like, a couple hours, so it's honestly up to you. You can put anything in the bus right now. I do not care. If you want to, we can wait for other options, too, because remember, we still gotta kill some bosses.
Yeah.
So-
we can wait with those.
Okay, but what are you hoping? Like, I'll try to get us where we need to go to if you're aiming for something specific. I just know that once I'm done here, we gotta put the virus in. So that's like the final.
Yeah.
So do you,
Not really sure.
cause I could try getting us over to some fire worlds to get the lava sword or fire sword, whatever it's fucking called. I'm trying to think of what other, like, high potential one we have. We can try going for Black Forest so that you can get the boss for that. Or if you want to go for Paradise, we can try going to worlds where there is... we'll go to Egypt, actually. I was gonna say we can like I could try getting us closer to what the fuck is his name? The white guy, White Knight, or whatever the fuck his name is. We can try killing his ass so we can get Paradise. Like it's up to you. How do you want to go about this?
Well, Paradise would be a fucking nightmare to even like try and get to.
Paradise? Oh no, it's
like,
it's just an extra.
Such a low chance of encountering that.
Well, yeah, true, but it's just the bus upgrade. It's whatever, really. And
Yeah,
honestly,
I know.
We still have some upgrades that are pretty interesting, anyways. First off, like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had the Shimmering Forest one for that guy, but I didn't get him, so I'm fucked there. It's all right though. We still have other options. You can pretty much gold sync, so we can go faster. I don't think I collected the knife, so we're good on. We're not getting Blood Bus anytime soon, or Blood Rush. Let's see. I think the options that we have is gold. Did you upgrade the ukulele yet, or no?
No.
Okay, no. Then ukulele's out of the way, so we're not getting the electric bus or whatever you fucking call it. I'm trying to remember what else. I think that's it. I think it's literally gold. We haven't collected piss yet, so we can't get the piss bus. Yeah, actually, are we really that limited? I think our literal only couple syncs that we can get is just Gold Rush, and then Virus or Carol. We could get Carol in, but fuck no, I don't want to get Carol in. Because the second we put her head in, we can't put in the Virus.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Honestly, it's just Gold Rush at this point, unless you want to aim for one of those other, like, sinks. That's the only other option. That and Mushroom, but like I said, I'm not interested in seeing that. I just would rather see what you want to go for.
I mean, I've kind of, like, seen everything, so...
Yeah. Well then, if that's the case, then I say we leave it to, like, a vote or something, possibly. We can go faster with some of the sinks, but I'm gonna be honest with you, there are two sinks I haven't seen, and that is, what the fuck is that guy's name? The Apocalypse Bird, I think is his name, the big one.
Yeah.
I have not seen that sink, and I've only been told by people that it's kind of useless in comparison to the other ones. And then the other one I haven't seen is the Lava Sword one. I have not seen that sink either. I have seen all the other ones. I've even seen the, what is it? Is it Eclipse? Is that the super rare moon event that we get? That's green?
Solstice.
Solstice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solstice bus.
Yeah, I've seen that one, which is the best, period, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that one lets you go the fastest, and that's the only way to get to the 100k ending now.
Yeah. Wait, why is that the only way? I've seen people wait around longer than what they can get with Solstice.
Can't anymore. VRChat has a hard limit of 7 days for an instant's lifespan.
No way! Come on, did Beyond fix that at least?
No.
What the fuck?
Beyond doesn't have the stuff for this world, I don't think, anymore. Or so I've been told.
Oh, why not go back and remake it? Yeah, I mean, they still own the world. They can just recreate it, can't they? At least something?
Yeah, that'd be good. But for now, we don't have any options.
They I don't know, he, she, they, whatever. They should go back and, like, update it. Because that's actually kind of ridiculous that it stops you now. That requires you to have two people now. You have to have two people.
Yeah, like you have to get lucky to get all batteries in as soon as possible.
Which, don't get...
Have Gold Rush bus till Solstice Blessing, which is rare to get, and then put it in it right as soon as you get it, and then hope that you've done it early enough to where you're able to get all the way to the end.
Yes. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie, the first Usually it's within the first 5, because I would have been able to have gotten a lot of this stuff way before if I had actually enabled events. The only reason I didn't was because, again, you know, just hanging out, doing whatever. But usually within, like, I would say the first 5 hours, you can get almost everything you need. Almost. It's just by chance that you don't get it. That's it. Otherwise, like, you can definitely get, if you do, like, early game syncs and shit, like, just right now, by me not syncing in the batteries and everything else, if I had done that before, I would have easily have gotten to Gold Rush fucking super quickly. I would say at least within the first 4 hours of playing this game, you can get shit pretty fucking quickly. But yeah, I don't know what the fastest time was. I still think it was 5 days. I still think it was 5 days. I might be wrong. But that's funny that
5 days is very much possible.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you'd be surprised. The last person I said that to, they said not really. You know that, right? Do not understand people on here.
Why is that?
I don't fucking know. He called himself a hyper nerd for this shit, just the same as every other person I fucking hear from. And he's like, 5 days is impossible. And it's like, I'm so sick and tired of this, like, back and forth, wishy-washy horseshit. I've fucking heard people say 5 days. I haven't seen it personally, so
Warning.
I don't know.
Power movement
Yeah.
system.
But even if you were the guy that did it, they would still be like, actually, impossible.
What? I can't. You literally couldn't have worded any better. I think I fucking was in this world the last time too, and God, I hate it. I hate how this community has garnered so many dickheads like that.
Yeah, like, and it's the same thing with Terrors as well. Like, used to Terror, like all the people playing Terrors, you know, they're like just, you know, hanging out, chilling, all this stuff. But now, the moment that you're not like instantly on board and have the stuff to participate with what they're trying to go for in the instance, it's like, get out. Oh yeah.
Fuck off. Why does it matter what another person... Hold on a minute. Why does it matter what another person has? Why would it matter? That's
because sometimes they're trying to like do a very specific loadout to survive a very specific terror or alternate.
Wouldn't they just use you as a meat shield then? That would have been like the best option, right?
No, because you're going against the
I can't believe that shit is passed on to that game. That's never gonna stop, is it?
No.
Oh my fuck. That's the main reason why I got away from all of that. Don't get me wrong, I was in their fucking community.
Yeah.
I was in their Discord or their community or whatever. I hated it. Like, my entire experience was just, why am I even here? I just felt so, like, pointless being
so much
there.
trauma.
Yeah, that too. I don't know.
Like,
I'm
I've
sick of it.
I've dealt with so much drama from VRChat and Milsim communities. Like, I don't need it coming from the Torin community.
No, seriously, same page. Nope. Hold on. Come on, man. Fuck it. We'll go to the desert. I don't know. I'm trying to see if we can get any fireplaces. So, like, Hell, Volcano, maybe something like that. So we can get fire maze or whatever. Fire obstacle maze.
That kind of just happens in, like, the real open ones.
Yeah. I figured.
Like, I've seen it happen on planes and such.
Damn it. Well, then I'll just keep picking open world ones. But I'm trying to pick the fire ones because I feel like those ones have a higher chance. But I could be wrong. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I figured.
Because that's like not one of like the main rooted items to getting 100k endings. So like people don't really care about it as much.
Well, yeah, but like there's a difference, right? I understand if you're going for a run, right? Speed run. That's like, that makes sense. If you're trying to do that for the sake of the challenge, totally understandable. Go for gold. But fuck off. If I just want to play the game, right? And I just want to have a good time, talk to people. And if I haven't seen it personally, then I want to go for it. Then whatever. Don't bust my balls over it. But yeah.
Yeah.
outside of that, I'm not surprised. Usually most of these kinds of communities garner those kinds of people. I'm just glad it's nothing crazy or obsessed as like Five Nights at Freddy's or fucking, I don't know, Undertale. God.
Oh dear God.
Those were so rancid.
Yeah, and honestly, like with what I'm doing, if for some reason my entire like series I'm doing on YouTube gets really popular or whatever, which I doubt, but you never know.
Yeah.
If it were to get like really popular and then people began being like really fucking toxic about people trying to figure out the lore or whatever, but I have like already like mentally said to myself, I will commit to proving these motherfuckers that if they want to be an asshole, they better be right. Otherwise, I'm going to clown on them.
I'm just gonna say this now, and this is a warning, because there have been people that I've watched do similar shit like this before, and it's, oh, sweet, lemonade. Even though we all know even though we know it's not actually lemonade.
Yeah, it actually is piss and shit and vomit and other bodily fluids.
I don't know, do you know Homestuck by any chance?
No.
Well, take it from me, there is a guy by the name of Andrew Hussey. He did do that a lot with people. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, he was relatively okay, but it was the second he went too far with it, that's when everything started to fall with his shit, you know, his series and whatnot. Just saying, don't go too far. I'd say, like, stay relatively, like, I would try to stay away from it for the most part, but you should try definitely squashing annoying shit if it gets too far. Like, I feel like that should be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, as far as I know, he did do a good job with that. He did squash a lot of annoying shit, but he also created a lot of annoying shit by being too involved. So, like, if you're going to be, like, know your limits, right?
Yeah. Because, like, if people are, like, having, like, a civilized discussion about like, trying to figure out something from the series or,
Yeah.
like, theorizing what could be in another episode or whatever, like, as long as they're being civil about it, I don't care. I'll let them... Stop! I'll let them go on about it, all that type shit.
Yeah.
But the moment that there's that one guy that's gonna be like, actually, I'm right because I said so.
Those people always exist. It doesn't matter what you do, and
that's when I'll like step in and be like, okay, actually, guy, actually, it's this.
either way, no.
Because I don't want to have that misinformation type shit.
Yeah, well,
especially with lore so complex. Because one singular string of misinformation would throw the entire thing off for people.
I hate how accurate that statement is. Later, like in the story, when I was, you know, like already like well and over with it, you know, done. But people, they got a lot of shit misconstrued down the road. Like, I would say years after the story was done. And because of that, like, simple misconstrued, like, thing, right? The whole thing got thrown off. And, like, the only reason people got attracted to it again, like a second wave, was because of that misinformation. So, like, they made one of the characters into, like, a transgender fucking version of the other character. So some kind of, like, gender bent one trying to, like, advocate for their whatever. And that character, like, and I shit you, Black Forest. Okay, sorry. Because of that character being misconstrued, right? All the people that came in thought that they were gonna get that story about them transitioning, but he never did, and instead literally said it to their faces. Hey, I'm just gonna say this now, I'm not gay. And I don't like dick. Like, I'm a dude. And a lot of the people got pissed and angry, and it just created a fucking problem. And that was just because the only reason it even happened was because it was just one person who made fan art. That's it. And then they just took it home. They just blew up with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good shit, good shit. Oh, man. Oh. Here we go.
Yep.
Never seen this while we're downstairs. We might get blasted out the chair, I just realized. Hopefully we don't. Since we're stationarily locked just for boss shit. Good shit.
He's gonna punch you.
I think it's the last stage. He's doing great. Better than what I was doing, at least. I did the laser fucking thing and I couldn't figure it out. I think we're even trying to play that. Oh, shit! Yep, called it. So, canonically, we actually failed the bus challenge because it got knocked off the bus. But yeah. Oh, he's dead, isn't he? Get the hell out of here, you bitch. Good shit. Jesus Christ.
Man got wrecked.
He fucking did. Good job, fucking gamer, my dude. So, I don't know, does that little core, does that also make a bus sink? That little lantern up there?
I don't think it does.
You don't
But
think?
we got this now, so.
Oh, yeah. I could have sworn one of the trophies made the bus into a sink. I thought it did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Come put this one in.
Should we? Actually, hold on. What am I even talking
Oh,
about?
oh, this is like, this is one that you mentioned that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I was gonna say, I thought it was the lantern that does that.
Oh no, it's the trophy after killing the boss.
Oh, okay, well then yeah, I wanna see it. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's right. He's on desktop, so he can't fucking... He has to flush it down and then go to there. I forgot, I can just carry it and then just go in, but... Makes sense, makes sense. Let's see.
I guess it is the lantern.
It is the lantern? Oh. Well, what do you know?
Looks like it is.
I feel like it would be the lantern, but I could be wrong. Maybe there isn't a sink, who knows? I'm hoping it's the lantern.
The lantern.
It's not the lantern?
Maybe just Shishio?
Would it be... Would it? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. There's not a sink associated with that? No?
I think you might have to do it.
What? Oh. Shit. Well then, fuck it. I guess we gotta wait. We'll wait for another bus stop so I can throw it in. Hopefully we get nighttime on this one. Otherwise, we gotta go, let's try the desert. Hopefully we're able to get a bus stop at the desert. If we do, then I'll be able to throw down. Why isn't it working, by the way? Oh.
I think it's desynced for me because I don't see the button on the machine to press
You don't see the button. Huh.
to actually like perform the sync, you know?
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
I think, well, yeah, it's because like it's been on for so long. It's just like VR chat's beginning to just get desynced overall with it.
Makes sense. Let's see. We were at 4 hours and 50 something minutes. Add that. That would be 5. Technically 6.
It says you've been in here for 6 hours 35 minutes.
Oh, wait, there's a timer there?
Yeah, this shows you how long you've been in the instance.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Here.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, there we go. Supersede that shit instantly. So 6
It
hours?
also says that it's 7 a.m. for you.
Oh, is that true? Yes, it is 7 a.m. Damn. Thanks for doxing
9 a.m.
me.
for me.
Thanks for doxing me, you fuck. Not
Oh,
you.
yeah.
No, no.
We figured out
Not
the
you.
one time zone that you're in.
Yeah.
All right. Now we just need to figure out where
Dude, you
on the
understand
slice
how
of the
fucking
world
quick-
that time zone is in.
Dude, you have no idea how fast 4chan will be on that shit. They'll be like, oh, here we go. Let's do this.
Okay. So he talks like this. He's mentioned these gas stations earlier in the stream.
Definitely.
So we've got this general area here, and then let me just
Please tell me you know about the
I've
Shia
got his
LaBeouf.
mother's maiden name.
You know about the Shia LaBeouf fucking thing? Please tell me you know about that.
Yeah. This honestly, 4chan has too many stories about them just being like,
Good and bad.
damn, that's interesting. Okay, so this is where you live. And this is your
sent-
birth certificate.
we sent
this is your
pizza.
social security number. This is your
We sent pizza
grandparents'
to your
name.
house. You have to pay for it now, and it's like 500 boxes of it. Like, fuck off.
Yeah. Goes, hey, you want some pizza? No.
Oh.
Well, too bad. There's a little bit of pizza. What do you mean a little bit? Check your yard.
Check your. This sounds like the check your foreskin meme. Is this your card?
Exactly.
Is this your card? No? Check your foreskin.
Guys without foreskin being like, I am immune.
None of these. Fuck. Just go to Shimmering Forest again. God damn it. It makes me so mad because I wanted that mushroom bus. Damn it.
The shroom bus.
Yeah, the blue one. It's like my favorite.
My ancestors would be happy about that.
What, mushrooms?
Yeah. I'm Native American, so I can make that joke, Lamau.
Oh. Well, yeah. Fucking, I can't. Also, what the hell?
Yeah, well, honestly, the way I view like those types of jokes is, as long as you're making them in a jokeful way, it's fine.
Yeah. As long as everything remains
Like if you're not intending to
joyful?
actually harm the person with it,
Well, yeah.
then you're fine.
Well,
Like hell, you okay, dead ass. If the conversation that I had with two of my friends were to be leaked, that Discord VC chat get leaked,
the whole world would have to die.
all three of us would be like sentenced to execution.
The hell do you mean? It's just a conversation. Dude,
The
honestly.
amount of racist shit
Oh.
that was said in that VC.
Oh, okay. So like, nah, dude. All right, listen,
We all
listen.
leaned into it with each other.
No, you're not alone on this. Everybody has like DMs where you either act like incredibly racist or fucking something. Like it's totally fine. Yo. Oh my god. All right.
Okay, go
Yep.
go to the engine. Go
I
to the
gotta
engine.
go. Hold on. Here we go. One of these is not like the other.
I brought mobile things down here. So.
Nope. Nope. Hold on. Wait, where's the other one? Where'd the trophy go? Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Shut up.
Trophy's here now.
Nope. There isn't a sink, so I guess I was told funny lies. Shit.
Damn.
Then...
Come sync it with him.
we can sync it with him, but
Bloody perfection. Bruh.
should we give it a try?
I don't know. OS corruption. I don't really know about that one.
OS corruption? I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be that
I
bad.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that
Let's
bad.
see.
Let's give it a try. Yo! Okay, this
Bless
actually
him, boss.
okay, this actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought it was
Wait, let's go to the roof.
yeah, real quick. Yo!
The shrooms.
Yes! Fuck yes. I didn't think it was gonna turn out like this. This is perfect. Hell yeah.
Everything is red.
What a perfect way to end this off, too, because the second we fucking blue bus and then put the virus in, bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the bus like this. This is great. I didn't even know. I thought it was gonna be like...
Shroom bus.
No, I didn't think it was gonna do the glowy shit with that. I thought it was just gonna be red, like boring, like this, like the little guy. I thought it was just gonna be boring red. I didn't know it was gonna do the glowy shit, too, which is great. Oh yeah. Oh. Man. How are you planning on like telling the story, by the way?
Through cinematography
Oh, okay.
and the worlds.
Also okay. No, that
Because
works.
as I mentioned it earlier, but like after like say one world is used for one of the episodes and then it's not going to be used again, it gets publicized so people can come in, visit the world, see everything in it, and it will have additional stuff put in there that goes over some of the lore.
Okay. Well, then if that's the
And then
case...
for those
Oh, sorry, go
that
on.
are real lore freaks, because I've pretty much done roleplay stuff a good amount of my life,
Yeah.
even though I am only 20. There's also a roleplay using the story.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. If you can make it work, like, in the same sense of, like, other stories that have already been told, so stuff like Warhammer, where you have, like, a world that's just built with the intent and purpose of roleplay, but it just has mechanics that go along with it, and things like that, like, if you can do stuff like that, best way to tell it. Honestly, that's, like, how a lot of really good stories are told, is through that cinematography. You obviously have the source material to work with. All you gotta do is just tell a good story. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think you got it.
And also, like, the entire thing is that the actual so the first series being done is called Lost Discoveries, and it focuses in on a singular planet within the Promadon territory. That the first two seasons are in past tense, and the third season is present to future.
Oh. Yeah, no, then fucking perfect.
And I don't know if it will work out or not, but I also have a thing set up that when the
Well.
episodes begin coming out, people get to vote on a choice for the characters to make that could affect the other episodes.
So there's some interactivity, so you're building in some, like, actual good shit with it. So it's not just, like, the story itself being told. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of good stories are still told even without the choices made, right? But adding that level of interactivity will surely attract a shit ton of people. You have no idea how, like, people would, like, fucking absolutely go hog and ham just being invested. Seriously. And if it's all done by popularity or vote or whatever, like, just by that alone, then yeah, fucking, you would have so many people in droves. There is one downside, though. A lot of people are probably gonna make bots just so they can manipulate the vote, but that's a rarity, honestly.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, just alone from the interactivity that you decide to do, you'd be surprised how many people would be invested in your story just right out there. All you really got to do at that point is make a story worth telling, so something interesting. That's it. Honestly, if you're doing cinematography, like, look no forward than, like, all the stuff that you've been a fan of, right? So all the stories and all the things that you like as a person, and then work off of that.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you have all of the source material from, like, everything I've heard. Trust me, this is, like, it's a shit ton of complexity. So you understand what the world's like, you understand how the things go, and, you know, maybe a couple little slip-ups here and there that you could definitely work out since you already seem to be doing it. Easy game. All you gotta do now is make a story worth telling. You got everything.
Yeah.
Then obviously you have to, you know, make the worlds and stuff like that too, but I think you already figured that out.
That's the super time-consuming part.
Yeah.
Luckily, the art direction is rather simplistic because every single texture is solid color.
Jesus.
But the thing is, the detail is in the topology and shading.
And yeah. Oh my god, we keep going.
So it's not like the low poly style where you have complete flat shading and all that type of stuff. No, like it has realistic lighting with the shading. There's the smooth and the sharps and all them. But like that's like the inference of the detail. It's not relying on the texture to show the detail.
Well, yeah. Honestly, like, how do I describe it? It doesn't. Oh, sorry. You go on. You go on.
I have been trying to recover my old FL Studio account. So far, hasn't been successful at all.
FL Studio
Because
Flash?
It's a virtual audio workstation.
Oh.
It's used in like music production and everything.
Oh.
Because I wanted to also make my own music for it, but the free version of FL Studio sucks big time. So, you know.
Either way.
Can't really do too much with that. But like,
Have you found recommendations?
Entire direction. Yeah, I have a channel in the studio's Discord that people can put music into and potentially use it, you know?
Yeah. Then either way.
But I have, like, I'm trying to take a big, okay. So I've seen some, like, VR chat films and everything of the sort, right, you know?
I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Like people that are-
Not as good.
Well, most of the time they're rather shoddy.
Okay.
They have a lot of cuts, and you know, they don't try to cover up the fact that it's in VR chat.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. There is... Okay. That's the thing about VR, right? You can't really undo it, per se. Like, there's not really a way to dodge it or any way to, like, make it not look like it, right? The best way to
But there's a way to make it look better.
Right, and that's totally fine. Hear me out for a second, though. Maybe you don't have to do that, though. Some of the best stories were told by simply just existing in the areas that they're doing, right? Literally, look no forward. Like look no forward to than like Red versus Blue. Think about that, right? It took place in a game, for fuck's sake, and they were telling good stories just from that alone. Like I said, maybe sometimes you don't need to go that far, as long as you got something interesting, right? That's it.
Yeah.
So personally, like, I would say production-wise, the most that you would have to worry about are the worlds that you make. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, but like with the worlds that I'm making, because the entire like feel of the series is meant to be emotional.
Yeah.
Because Lost Discoveries inherently with the series, it is a story of tragedy.
Then you know what you can do? Cinematography is like phenomenal in like VR chat. You can make it work. I'm telling you. You may not have to worry that much in terms of like the people or whatever's involved. Like, seriously, like I've seen shoddy pieces of work still get a shit ton of attraction just for the way that they're telling a story. Honestly,
Yeah.
you like it doesn't matter if it looks like it's a VR chat. Nobody fucking cares. As long as you got a good story, right? That's all that really matters. Like literally, look no forward. Like again, Skibbity Toilet. I hate saying it, right? But the only reason that gained so much attraction was because there was a marketplace for that sort of shit. Now, I'm not saying particularly it was a mature one, but it certainly was something. And it worked. And guess what? Now it's a full-blown story. It's blown up. And that's just like, in terms of, you know, storytelling and cinematography and the rest, it's a little shoddy, don't get me wrong. But people enjoy it to this day. Hell, I've got a brother who's literally a year younger than me, and that motherfucker tells me every single time when something new happens in it. Not that I give a shit, but there you have it. So, if you ask me, I wouldn't worry too much about it being VR. And that's something that's so small and insignificant in terms of detail. You should just focus on the story that you want to tell. And all the stuff, obviously, that you want to keep in lore, so...
Yeah, but I just want to try and make it look good. Because you know,
There are...
like you know, if like the camera is like in a bad place and everything of the sort, then you know that takes away from everything.
Yeah, that's
But,
small. Those are small,
like
minute.
I want it to have that good appearance to it though. Like
Then-
like I'm not trying to make it so above and beyond, because at that point I might as well just say fuck it and just do everything in Blender.
Right. The best way, I'd seriously tell you to go look at other worlds, and I'm pretty sure you already have done this, so this is just like amateur hour fucking level of advice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure you have already done this, so just say if you already have. But you should go look at other worlds that have that, you know, that cinematography down kind of shit. Though that environmental stuff that makes you feel when you walk in, right? You should be looking at worlds like that and then learning from them. They're the best teachers because they literally show you how they did it. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, you can find exits and crazy spots around the world where you can look at how the people built those boxes or how they did these things that they did. Seriously. You'd be surprised how simple or easy some stuff can be just from the Unity or Udon or whatever the fuck you call it that they use. Seriously. Stuff can be, like, I've seen enough of it to know that there's, like, some easy shit to it. I'm not a professional at making worlds myself, don't get me wrong, but I am a professional at leaving worlds. I don't like standing around in small spaces with people. I do like trying to find little secrets here and there. And I can tell you, sometimes it's really simple. And it's just how they did it is what makes it so cool or fucking complex. It's just the little things. You can make it. You just, like I said before, I think you already know the hint of advice. I'm not going to say it again, but yeah. If you can make it, like if someone else out there can make it, you can make it. I believe in you. I think you got something worth telling. You just, I don't know, I don't really know who the main character is of this entire story or who you're trying to aim for, or maybe you're just trying to tell the world itself, right? And how tragic it is. then, I don't know, aim for bits and pieces, do whatever, or, you know, tell the story you want to tell. But, you know, you should always look for advice for all the places that you like. So, it's something I've, wish I could do myself. That's, like, one of the main reasons why I, draw the way that I do, is because I learn it from other people. And, you know, people that I've liked over the years. Ah, sweet elevator.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, you know what you're doing. I don't even know why I even bother sitting here saying the things that I say. I think you already know what you're doing. It's just make worlds and then do whatever it is that you got to do. Hell, you know what the crazy part is? You probably don't even need that many fucking avatars to do some of the stuff that you can do. You probably only really need you. And then you just, you know, do your own shit. If you got friends and stuff that could help, go for it. Or maybe even voice actors just to add for spice, go for it too. It's all up to you. Though I am going to warn you, and this is the only part that makes me the most sad when it comes to these sorts of projects. A lot of the times the people tend to be a bit too ambitious. And nothing's wrong with being ambitious. If you want to make something, you know, tasteful for yourself that you feel is right, that's all right for you. Go for gold. But just be warned. You should work within your limits, because if you go overboard, it'll take you too long, or you might get yourself stuck in somewhere or something just from it. I've seen a lot of good people, indie works as well, just kind of fall flat on its ass, or go into stalemate or stigma just because they went too much. They went overboard. And they shouldn't have. They should have just stuck to their lane and then worked up, you know, worked up to it through like good, like what do you call it? Like good, like interested or invested people, right? Worked up to it. Similar to like Rooster Teeth, right? They were nothing, and then they became something, just from nothing. That's all it takes. But you already know
It's
that
just
shit.
the main thing is like, just like all the stuff that I have to model and everything is like a good amount of it is from text descriptions.
You know what you can do?
So there's not any visual reference. So I have to make that visual reference.
Yeah, that could be a bit difficult, but here's the thing. You have a description of the things that you want, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all an artist needs is that description. You'd be surprised what kind of commission work, the only thing that they have to base off of it is a fucking word description. You'd be surprised how many people can just draw something from just that alone. Maybe that's all you need.
Unfortunately, I'm poor.
Ah. Then you gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like I am very much like okay, I'm just gonna be blunt. I am literally a substitute teacher.
Oh, damn. Well, congrats.
So,
I'm homeless. Not homeless, sorry. I'm poor. Getting homeless, but not there yet.
Like I make very little money.
Well, that's fair. I mean, you can only work with what you got, so honestly, you just gotta keep working until you're able to get somewhere. But that's the thing about it, is that you have to keep going. And maybe, and this is worst case scenario, you may not even be able to get the thing that you want, right? But just work with what you got and keep it going, and then it'll get popularity at some point. There will be people who would be invested if you continued. Hell, that story just alone on its own, if you wrote it down in books and sold the damn thing, I'm pretty sure someone out there is going to start reading it and getting invested into it. And guess what? Sooner or later, a YouTube video is going to pop up about it. And that's just going to bring in more attention. And by then, you might find people who are invested if you can look far enough. But for now, all you have right now is everything you need. All you truly need is just, well, the world, I guess, if that is the only problem. I take it you know how to make worlds then?
Yeah.
Then make the worlds that you want to make, improve upon them, and then after that, if you need help with modeling and stuff, look around. There's a shit ton of people in this game who are willing to help out with that. Some of them offer commissions, some of them may not. Either way, I'd say, you know, the ones with commissions who actually have some experience, I think you should go after those guys, earn enough money, and then ask for a commission from one of them, just from your description. But you know, obviously
Well,
don't.
okay. Do you want to hear the type of descriptions that I have for these guys?
Not that I mind. Hold on. I don't know how much time I have. Do you mind? I can't really see from here. I'm sorry.
It's about to be at the 7-hour mark.
7-hour mark? Okay, yeah. Then we got about, if it's almost, I take it the 7-hour mark. Hold on a minute. 7-hour mark, that's gonna be, let me guess, 3 minutes from now?
Like 15 seconds.
15 seconds? Oh,
Yeah.
hold on here.
I can
Damn it. Okay, perfect.
do the description
Yeah, then,
of the
go.
heads of the Krager.
perfect. Okay. Then, yeah, I have approximately an hour left, so if you want, go right on ahead. Just try to keep it within the time limit at least.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go over the description of the Krager's head and the way that it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So, this is fairly long. The cranial structure holds an elongated brain in a tight cap with the central nervous system running along the middle of the brain.
Hold the
through it
phone.
like a core. The optical nerves
give me
look
the red.
upward from the midsection and curve under the nasal passages. The quote-unquote forehead is heavily curved with thick bone and forms an arch over the face. The eyes are at a medium distance from one another and have a positive slant on the tails of the eye with high taper. The eye's retinas are akin to an owl's. The only difference, instead of being a stationary cavity, the eye has muscles which size the pupil in a way which gives the illusion of an eyeball. This is due to the 7 receptors they have, and their common prey being difficult to detect, but easy to track. The nasal structure is a mirrored hook pattern starting at the base of the throat and going up through below the brain case, before bending towards the front of the head and making a nose which is relatively flat, with nostrils pointing to the left and right respectively. The nose itself is horizontal and blends smoothly to the face. The upper mouth structure is able to flex and contract horizontally only with an angle of the lower jaw's deflection. The lower mouth structure consists of a split jaw similar to a snake's due to scavengers commonly finding their time to consume their food before they're being forced away. The lower split jaw can flex, contract, and rotate. Within the mouth is able to have a tongue which is of medium length, and when the mouth is closed and not flexed horizontally, there's a noticeable flap of flesh and skin. The head is relatively thin in width and has a noticeable cut from the skull to the neck base.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so that description is very complex.
Exactly.
So-
And that's just the head.
Right. So hold the phone. Break it down, make it easier to understand, right? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of an artist. I draw all the time. I'm pretty crazy with this sort of shit, so what exactly are we working with here? Does it, because you're saying it's like a snake-like jaw, but I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
Right, so basically, so you know the way that like you look at a snake's head, right?
Yes.
How when their mouth is closed, it just looks like they have just a regular jaw,
Hold the phone.
but it can like because there's no cartilage that connects the two jaw bones. It's able to like move and like independently flex in different ways.
Okay.
And the top of the mouth is able to only do that horizontally in alignment with the jaw, the lower jaw.
Okay, but so
The
here's,
nose?
So here's the best way, right? So just from that description, I'm trying to get a basic head shape down, something that could be easy for somebody to draw. Now, I'm an artist, right? And I'm telling you this right now. From what you've described, this isn't relatively easy due to the fact that you're not really giving me like a reference or shape of a head. You got a lot of detail down.
Yeah,
Don't get
and-
me wrong, but you got to work from the basics. So the way that people work is with shapes. Well, how exactly is the head shaped?
now, like with this, you're able to see why it's taken me time to model these guys,
Yeah.
because these are the descriptions I have to go off of, because these guys were never meant to like have
Okay.
like a reference image. It was just through the text RP.
Well, yeah, but that's no. There's
So the details were the
even through
important part.
Trust me. Even through the text, someone is going to microanalyze to the same degree you look at your own story and microanalyze, and eventually get a bodily description, right, and actually show it on physically on screen to break it down. And for an artist like myself,
Yeah.
I would like to break this down. So, like, my question is, how exactly do you imagine your guys to be? Because-
If I could get that answer real quick.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna try and draw it just from that description, but I can't because it's a little complicated.
So like, just kind of like say like, you know, the thing there, the mouth. Obviously, like it wouldn't be split open like that, but you kind of get what I'm referencing here. So kind of something like this with the neck there, eyes there, nose. Fuck.
So is this like a
Wait, eyes there,
human? Hold
nose
on, is
there,
this like a
forehead.
human skeleton then?
It's not a human skeleton. That's just a side view and the
You're gonna have to
front view.
you're gonna have to excuse me for a minute here, because again, it's angled weirdly for
Let's
me,
see.
but I'm trying to get an idea.
Yeah. Uh, these guys are fairly weird in their like facial shape based off of the description of them. And that like flap of skin down there. And these guys kind of have these noticeable indents for the head here, the forehead that arches like that.
Noticeable indents. What? Okay. Okay. So is it the two slashes? Are those where the eyes are at?
Yeah, those two flat slashes are where the eyes are.
And then the
That
eyebrows.
arch above them is the forehead.
Okay, that's the forehead.
They don't have eyebrows.
Okay, they don't have eyebrows, but they have eyes. Okay, and then I take it the thing in the middle, is that some kind of like pig-like nose or what?
That's their nose. So essentially, imagine like the nose that you have, right? But instead of being vertically aligned, it's horizontally aligned.
Vertically aligned. Okay, but horizontally aligned? So it's just really flat?
Yeah. So. Okay. Imagine your nostrils, instead of pointing downward, they pointed in opposite directions.
Yeah,
It's like
so
one pointed
really-
left, one pointed right.
So really flat.
And instead of the nasal canals kind of bending upward and going down to the throat, they go like a hook to the back of the throat. Like it's very horizontally aligned, very flat through the entirety of the anatomy of the nose.
Hold on a minute. So,
There isn't like that noticeable bridge of the nose between the forehead and where the nasals are. Like we have. So technically there's not like a noticeable divide between their eyes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really, sure what the hell I'm even trying to do here.
And this is the complexity that comes with, like, trying to make a model of them.
Well, yeah, but the thing you've just drawn and the thing you're describing, these things are very... And I'm being honest here when I say this, and this might be difficult for an artist in general, hence the reason it's, like, kind of hard, right? But these things are very ugly looking, and, I'm not sure...
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure.
I know.
I'm not sure how to describe other than like, are these guys enemies or are these guys the good guys?
Well, technically, with Lost Discoveries, they are the enemies.
Okay, well that makes sense. Now,
But also,
now I'm getting an idea.
when they are soldiers, they have their helmet on at all times.
So
Because
that's
their
just their
helmet becomes
face.
a part of their head.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
then, okay. Well, then, if it becomes part of their face, what would they look like with their helmet on? Like that's the real description that we should be
with
working
their-
with.
With their helmet on. There you go. Because they get they get fucking mutilated on their head pretty much for the thing.
Well, yeah, no, that's easy game. Like, if you needed to, like, okay, for example, the Combines never took off their face masks, and that's because their faces are literally, like, intermingled with it. Like, it's so mangled of a fucking skull that you never see it. So then a real description would be what they look like as what they're supposed to look like as the faction or whatever. So if they look like that as a masked individual, then yeah, that would be the better
Yeah,
description.
this are
So it'd just be that then?
like. Yeah, this helmet right here is the standard infantry.
I mean, alright.
And these are different from what they originally were, because this
Well,
has some
were you
stuff
involved
from
in
like
the model's creation,
Bust and-
or
this has stuff from like Torn stuff like the Fox universe involved with it.
right? I was gonna say you should
Just
try.
like mainly like appearance wise.
I'm not gonna lie. If you're trying to make your own ordeal or your own thing, like I'm not here to shit on it. It's just you should try staying away from as much as you can from any actual known sources of things. So like, if you're going to, it's okay to make them as like references and stuff like that, which is totally fine, but it's the second that you actually want to incorporate the thing, you should try like either sticking to stuff that's well known or staying to your own lane kind of thing, because the second you actually try to incorporate a already well-known thing into it, it's kind of like a how do I describe it? It's like a tightrope. You got to balance it out appropriately. You still got to make it kind of like your own
Yeah.
thing. Otherwise, it's gonna.
Yeah, it's mainly just the appearance.
Yeah. So then I take it that this thing.
It's not really anything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you make this model?
Yeah, this has modified meshes from the Fox unit, and then some parts of the armor, mainly the upper and middle leg sections, and the stuff like the decoration and technology stuff on the helmet. I did those parts.
Okay, so then there is. So then you did.
This
So,
greatsword this guy has, I did that.
so you kit bashed then, kind of.
Yeah, somewhat kit bashed, and then other parts of it are gonna be like completely original.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, if you have some like references and stuff to base it off of, then that's easier for an artist to like go for. Otherwise, just from the description of that, like how they look without the helmet, that's the sort of stuff you should probably leave out for an artist to not go for if that's not what you're trying to display. Otherwise, if you really want to show somebody that, then I would honestly suggest hiring somebody who, not hiring, I should be more like you should commission somebody who's good at making ugly art on purpose to emphasize that this thing is disgusting on the inside. There are many options out there for that sort of stuff, but beside the point, I'm saying like, if the normal description of them and by 3D model standards is supposed to be something like this, then you can always ask the artist or the modeler in this case to base something off of this, but, you know, make it more genuine or more close to the thing that you would like. So, like, I don't know, describe like maybe are they a bulky species, a slink species, something like that. Like make it like give them a description of how to go about it, because they can use this model as a reference and then they can just build off of it usually.
And then like also like the entire thing is that like these guys aren't meant to really resemble humans at all. Like they are alien.
Yeah.
They're in their entire own section of the galaxy.
Yeah, there are ways.
And they look different because of the environment that they evolved in.
Yeah, there's always ways to go about it. I just, again, trying to get a description of what exactly they are. And again, some artists will go so far, not artists, but some modelers will go so far as to add in those extra details for shits and giggles, and that's if they're more passionate about the projects in general. Though I'm not gonna lie, you're probably not gonna find that many passionate folks around here actually willing to go this far or deep with that sort of stuff. So you should just...
It's like for that reason that I'm doing it myself.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. If you have a basic or you have an understanding of how it is for this, like if you have stuff like this in your head already, then it should be easy to understand as long as you put it down on paper and then work from that. Trust me, the modeling stuff, it can be far easier than you think it is. You just gotta make sure you know what you're doing, that's all. How stuff works and whatnot. Just from descriptions alone, like I said, it sounds like you have everything already ready to go. You just need to get started with actual physical stuff. So, worlds, models, and obviously vocal shit, musics and whatnot. So just all of it is production at this point. But you have all the rest of it pretty much ready to go.
And I've done avatars and worlds for years.
Oh, then yeah, then you have experience. Then you should just do that. Work with that. Doesn't have to be anything major. Sounds like you already know what you're doing. Like I said, you just gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking... I have
It's
to
just
wait for another break.
it's just the amount of time it takes to make the models. That's like the big thing, just time consuming.
Figured. But yeah.
Because if I can, I want to, you know, have it be like my own meshes and such.
Oh, yeah, then...
That way,
then,
you know, it's like full custom made for it.
Yeah, then perfect. You know where to start. You just build the model and then you work from the meshes there. And if you need to, work with the descriptions that you got. There's always tools and stuff around that can help you mess with the models, like, and how their makeup is. So if you need to, it's like all right there. Perfect, by the way. I need to see what time it is.
Yeah.
I knew it. No, wait, just kidding. I lied. Fucking... Yeah, 7:20 or 7:17. So we still got enough time to go with here. I'm trying to get a calculation of how much more time I still got until this thing's over. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do I have a clock or a stopwatch? Hold on. Stopwatch? Anyone? Stopwatch. Where is it? I wonder if I can get it down. Stopwatch? Or timer, actually. Yeah. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Let's see. So... Let's see here. Actually, fuck, where is... Now I need a calculator, fuck. Calculator? Thank you. Let's see here. That was 17 minus 60. So, 43. So, give or take, we will go to about 40 minutes. So then sometime at the 3-minute mark, we're going to activate that fucking... We're going to activate the virus. Yeah, actually, yeah. So, give or take 39 minutes. But holy shit bucket, we've been at this for a while. Fuck. That makes me so mad that they soft capped it so you can't even complete the game without that fucking sync. That's insane.
Yeah, and it's just VR chat.
Honestly, on one hand, I get why they did it, probably for the sake of performance, because they don't want people staying for so long, since the servers have to keep running in order for that shit to work. But outside of that, like,
Yeah.
look what else are you fucking doing? I don't get it. I don't know how much money you're losing because of it.
It's hard to tell. I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna show you the rifle
Oh yeah, sure.
for the Kragers, the PAR 82 rifle. I'm having to upload the avatar because I haven't set up the stuff in Unity for it to be grabbable and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna like float in front of me. And also I haven't put the material on it for the Red Dot site yet.
I'm trying
So it's right
to.
there.
So there is some futuristic shit to it then. It's just got old tech built in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but by the way, the mag at the front is the one that is fed from. The one in the back is just a quick reload
Oh,
spare.
so just something bonus to add to it. So it's just storage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
I don't know why it's glowing here, but oh well.
Pretty sure it's just part of the model at this point. But interesting, you actually
happens
went
with
into
the
detail.
material on it?
You went into detail with the fucking thing in general. You actually gave it some iron sights, and then you gave it a little trigger as well as a grip. But yeah,
Yeah.
then in that
And
case,
it's hard to see, but there is a muzzle brake on it because this is a projectile weapon. It doesn't use energy it doesn't use energy lasers or that type of stuff. But
this guy is actually kind
it's
of fucking insane.
because of the size of these guys in the lore. This thing fires a 15mm projectile.
I don't know how big that is, dude.
Reference a 50 BMG, so like your typical like big 50 cal bullet
Yeah.
is 12.7.
Hold on, 12.7.
Yeah, 50 BMG is a 12.7mm bullet.
Didn't you
And
say
this
yours
thing
was
fires a
15?
15mm bullet. Yep.
So it's bigger. Okay. Shit.
Yeah,
Way
these
bigger.
these guys are big.
What are they? Is this for war too?
Yeah, this is military. So they gotta fight multiple different kinds of species and such.
What the fuck? Hold on, I hope we get fire maze. Ah, no, just the same lore station. That's alright. But damn.
It's a big rifle. There's going to be a carbine version of it, which is going to be the Pack 84.
I can definitely see it. Jesus. It's kind of fucking insane. Just alone from like, again, like I said, all of the stuff is there. You already know what you're doing. You just got to keep going. That's insane though, that this whole fucking thing, like, it's just right underneath. You just got to dig it out. Huh.
Yeah. And this Part 82 is their this is their standard service rifle in the Promadon military.
So if they fire that, and I'm assuming that they're big, right? In terms of like size, they're supposed to be
Yeah.
huge. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay, so then
These guys are big.
okay, so then this is like okay, crazy. I'm making a comparison again, but a Warhammer. This just feels like Warhammer then at this point because of how big they are. Like, don't get me wrong, the fucking thing, they built it for that reason alone, but damn. So wait, what are these guys, is this all built for just, like, insurrection, or like, what's the purpose behind it?
This is built for war.
Right, but I mean the soldiers themselves. Because you said the factions and everything, so are they all just, like, hyper-religious?
Well, they're not hyper-religious. The main enemy, the main enemy of the Promodons is the Trogans.
Okay, okay.
And the Trogans are known to have a real love for their larger machines.
You know, the more and more that I uncover this entire story, the
sometimes
more
you
and
have
more
to,
I'm getting
you know,
closer to understanding that this is
be
just
able to punch
Warhammer
through some
40k,
metal.
but with like 3 extra steps back and
And
4
a
extra
15
steps
millimeter
forward.
projectile with a good
So just
armor core design.
really overly complicated ass fucking design
You'll
for
be able to
something
go
that's
through some
not
good bit of metal.
necessarily needs to be. Huh.
Yeah, I at this point, I don't know if you want to hear about the MB02, because that thing is another example of fucking complexity and shit.
I take it over engineering or what?
It is a different species that used to be their own autonomous power and everything, but they became so reliant on technology to support themselves that they essentially almost caused their own extinction because they lost the ability to survive without technology. And when the Promodons stumbled upon them, they took them and they said, you know, there's some interesting creatures. We're gonna try and weaponize you. And then they weaponize them.
Oh. Ooh, maybe Ash. Still trying here.
They are large.
Well, I figured just from everything that you've described. Fucking hell.
Yeah, and let me actually go to the thing. So the MB02.
I literally cannot believe this shit.
Of course. When I actually scroll up to it, it's gonna be like, actually, go down 50 messages. Okay, the MB02. They're called the Macringy Brecken. And they're so like technologically reliant that they are no longer referred to as a living being utilizing technology. They're referred to as a machine that is fueled off of a living organism instead.
So they're biofueled.
Well, it's that like the species with the creature inside being so reliant on technology.
Yeah.
That it's essentially became nothing more than the brain of the machine.
Oh. So then wait, what about the whole they have to eat off of another thing just to power themselves?
They get sustenance for survival through the machine itself.
Okay, through the machine itself.
Yeah, so like, you know, if they go out on mission, they'll be given all the sustenance ration to survive while on mission.
I take it, is it like a power battery, power cell, or what?
It's nutrition, like food.
Oh.
They get directly injected into them. They don't like chew it. It's like a apple paste.
Bio paste.
It's pretty much just like directly injected into the digestive system.
I'm trying really hard at this point to respect this guy, but
But they
I can't be bothered because he just keeps.
so pretty much like the first two sentences of it is a machine which is fueled off of the living organism inside. After the destruction of their home, they held no life anywhere, so we gave them purpose. Their advanced minds, yet feeble bodies, coddled by their
Biopaste.
technologies, meant the only way to make them succeed in our army was to build them a husk to control, a machine to drive and power, making them the Mackenzie Brecken.
Jesus. Is this the second
And
time
I-
we've
and I-
gone
and I
to
can-
fucking campfire? Jesus.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I could go on with the rest of it because it's not really that long.
All right. I was gonna say how much more time. I got 28 minutes. So yeah.
The rest of this is they never had a second thought after they realized their purpose. They yearn for the capabilities of knocking down the towering skyscrapers of our enemies, stomping the factory buildings, breaking mountains, and being a land-faring kraken of hell. With several limbs capable of moving them around like a spider, a fixed weapon stations capable of
is reading
destroying
off of
tough
a
armor
paper.
and bunkers, with the sentience of a species which doomed themselves this fate with such adversity, only to become the adversity itself. Reigning as the walking hellspawn seemingly made by Rotinov, entire lines of defenses from the enemy have fearfully ran like the insignificant ones they are when their demise stared at them with 12 eyes. Fueled by the sadistic hatred of these Brecken, who feel no joy close to that of watching tiny ants be turned to a splatter of blood. We created monsters which tamed themselves and their desires, becoming one of the most feared living beings the Promodons offer.
What the shit? Okay. You're reading off of something, aren't you?
Yeah, I read the thing for him.
What the fuck? Oh my god. What are you even doing here? I feel like you should be like just making it. It's like you have everything. Like I don't even understand.
Yeah,
Is it,
yeah, and I'm like,
what is stopping you exactly?
dude, just the amount of time it's taken to model all these things. Like right now, I'm just like taking a break from modeling.
Oh, okay.
Because before I joined this instance, I was in Blender.
Oh, okay.
Modeling.
Then, fuck, what am I even talking about? Alright, you're already doing it. Jesus.
For
Yeah,
the
no
last couple of
reason.
months, the most used program on my computer by far has been Blender and Unity.
Oh my god, okay. Well, that makes so much sense. Jesus. Well,
And it's
fucking
not
here
going
I
to stop
am.
anytime soon.
And here I am,
And
just
once
making
I
Ed
get
and
all
Eddie
this stuff
characters, but
recorded-
alright.
Like once like all the recording and everything begins as well, and getting the episodes recorded up, then Adobe Premiere Pro is going to join that whole thing of most used programs on my computer.
Jesus. Well, I was gonna say, for like this entire trip, I would say, what, you came in around 4 hours? Round 4, maybe 3? You've
Yeah,
you've
I've
turned
been
this
here for 3
you've
hours,
turned this
42
trip
minutes.
you've turned this trip into a very informative one, a very entertaining one at that. I'll say that much. I don't think I was gonna be able to entertain or even be remotely fucking this fascinated in something that's not even existing at the moment other than a fucking couple things. This is fucking insanity. I knew fuck all, but today, Jesus.
And you know what's something funny though?
I feel like this is Warhammer levels of lore. Like I don't the guy who told you that, the fucking the J, what is his name? JJ something? Fuck is his name? JR something?
The Vulcan.
Yeah, Jericho. I don't think that guy was kidding. You literally do have like a fucking whole full-blown story, head to toe, with like every detail written down. Like you got something here, dude. Jesus. So go on.
So funny thing though is that most of the time, whenever like I'm on desktop and I'm in a public instance or whatever, or just like randomly join on someone, I end up having like really in-depth conversations about shit.
What, with people or yourself?
Just with people.
Oh, okay.
Like the other day.
Oh shit, is that
hello there.
Beyond?
Oh, Beyond Bush.
Yep.
Hang on. There we go.
Jesus.
So just the other day, I had an interesting conversation with a couple people actually. Do you want to hear about this conversation? Like the
sure.
footnotes of the subjects that was in it?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. So, it began with topics involving nuclear fallout on the planet and how humanity could possibly survive it,
Okay.
to the interactions of humans on Mars and the way gravity affects us, to theoretical physics involving black holes and their singularities, gravitational theory, inference of time through speed in the universe, the complexities behind the way we see the universe,
Question?
the difficulties involved with trying to understand the human mind.
Question. This happened in VR chat?
Yep.
You sure you weren't at like a university or a library? Really? Here?
No.
What the hell do you encounter who fucking has this kind of not I'm not gonna lie, the people that I encounter usually are either drunk, they got the intelligence of a fucking guppy, or fucking the attention span of a guppy. Like, they don't have the patience or the time for shit, so they're always moving on. They always talk about whatever garbage, and then move on. Who the fuck has time to talk about quantum physics and fucking black holes and shit? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, even myself, I'm not gonna lie, it would be interesting to have a conversation or two about this shit. Like, I don't have people in my life who actually want to talk about stuff like this, because guess what? They'd rather be talking about other shit. I don't even know fucking normal people who talk about that. Where do you encounter these people? Who fucking talks about quantum physics in VR?
And the world that this happened in is gonna send you over the edge.
Oh my god. Lay it on me.
Black Cat.
What? Here I thought it was gonna be Furry Hub or something, but fucking Black Cat.
Nope, Black Cat.
Who are you encountering? You encountering astrophysics
no.
black guy? Who?
Okay, hang on. So, one of these guys in the conversation, they didn't really understand much at all with it.
You
One of them
fucking had it. That's the more
had,
important
a
part.
good, logical understanding of the basics of physics and such. So they were able to kind of piece stuff together and like understand it somewhat. And then the third person, which I was even surprised, is an isolation chemistry major with a computer science degree.
What? Fucking what?
Because the other part of the conversation, like the other like broad topics of the conversation, involved atoms, specifically electrons.
Okay.
Wow.
Damn it. There we go. Fucking.
So, like, I have
Sorry.
had plenty of wild conversations and also intellectual conversations in this game.
Oh, you fucking figure. Like, go fish, but. Jesus, I didn't think we were gonna be getting an astrophysicist that wants to fucking goddamn play, or not even that, fucking a literal college professional of some high degree playing VR chat of all things in a black hat. And then you actually
And the
have an
thing is
intelligent
that-
conversation in the least intelligent place on the fucking entire game. Don't get me wrong, Black Cat is like probably the most like, I don't even know, I'd say the least intelligent place to even have a conversation in. Seriously, everybody's either fucking like full of themselves, they either got that guppy-like intelligence or fucking, what do you call it, attention span, or it's just fucking mind-numbing garbage. Don't get me wrong, it's like filled with fucking kids and other jackasses, but come on. How? Would you like roll the dice luckily or something? Where the fuck do you encounter somebody that intelligent?
I don't know. And also the thing is that I was the main driver behind most of the conversation with the topics until we got onto the chemistry stuff.
Well, yeah, because that's
Because
literally
then
his
the
fucking
isolation
field.
chemistry major, you know, that it was a woman.
It was a woman? Oh, well, then it's her field. Okay, hold on. That makes a little bit more sense, but in a weird way. I don't know if you know this. Let me take a wild swing and a guess. Somewhere in her 30s.
28.
28? Huh. 20 fucking 8. She must have spent at least 5, maybe 6 years. If not that, more than.
To quote her, she said that the only reason why she has computer science on her degree as well is because she did that for fun.
Okay, for fun. That would make sense, especially if you're chasing after what I assume is a bachelor's degree, or is she actually trying to go for a major or master's?
She said that she was already at the university.
Well, oh, so she's still there.
She didn't tell me what she had already.
So then, well, here's the thing, right? 28, right? The earliest you're gonna go is probably somewhere in your 20s. Best case scenario, she probably already has a bachelor's degree. If not that, then she's going for a major. Or a master's, which takes a long time. So for me, earliest possibility would have to be a bachelor's. It would be the most logical sense in some kind of thing. Minimum?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not even any of those at all, and she's just trying to go for something more specific, and she just has to kind of go down the line. Like, that's how universities go. You just gotta keep learning semi-useless shit in order to get to the things that you want. That's why it's kind of weird. But I think it's, at most, because she's 28, most likely has a bachelor's degree in something, and then the rest of it just kind of came along. But that's fascinating. Jesus.
And the funny part about some of this though is that I was the main driver behind like all the theoretical physics stuff and all that.
Hey, it's theoretical physics. There's like a fundamental to behind it. Like if you understand it to the degree that you can, right? Or if you've done enough research and study for it, then yeah, honestly, it's theoretical mostly anyways. It's not based off of any form of reality other than like the basic stuff that you would understand.
Yeah, like the entire premise of theoretical physics is literally just have a basis of the theory with logic, be able to prove it with math, and it be something that we have the potential to directly observe to prove or disprove the theory.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. But the fact that this is even remotely a conversation that can happen in that place of all things is a fascinating one. That's my only take. I'm sorry, I usually play this game with the intent of like two things, right? A, I'm either gonna stream, or B, I'm actually here to talk with people and stuff, like actually have a conversation and whatnot. That second part is never truly on par, because a lot of the people who are usually on this fucking thing are definitely not the smartest individuals. And if they are, then, well, they're usually lying, or that some other bullshit happens. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, outside of that, like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, holy fuck. I get my occasional theoretical physicists here and there, but definitely not one in a Black Cat of all places.
With the conversation that day, it was... Yeah.
But, yeah, go on.
Though with that conversation, it showed why my physics teacher really, really enjoyed my presence in her class.
Well, yeah, it's a topic of fascination if you like it. Like, honestly, I don't think that could even be outdone or outsaid. It's just perfect. I'm more into biology, personally, if I had to choose. Or marine biology, one or the other.
I guess I just like complex things.
Well, it's fine.
But I don't know.
That's fine. People can still be creative
we-
and still think and still like fucking complex shit. It's just what you are. I don't know. You gotta. I take it a mechanical mind more than a creative one at that, right? Because it sounds like you got some other shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus some of the real life stuff I've done, like helping my grandpa a lot with building buildings.
Construction worker?
Well, stuff on the property here, yeah.
Oh, okay. Property work. Okay.
Like build a shop, a lot of carpentry, roofing, metalwork,
Okay.
all the automotive stuff as well,
Fair enough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
and
down.
farm work in general.
I am down a controller, but I have a backup option on hand. So I'm hoping this next break I'm able to plug my shit in real quick and then go with the backup. Or not. Fuck. 'Cause I can't leave this chair until I can. I gotta wait for a break. I might this controllers might get forced to be turned off. I'm trying to like get it in so I can like run it like as soon as we get to the time, we can just go straight. So I'm able to grab it and then just go straight in and whatnot. Because we gotta get the virus ready here in about 12 more minutes.
Well, I'll go ahead and just send them down the toilet.
Ah, perfect. I don't know how long. I don't know how long the end event lasts for. I think it goes on for about a minute, maybe, or fucking 3. I'm gonna give or take 3 minutes. Hence the reason I'm going for it when we get to that 3-minute mark. And then after that, like, bus experience over, and we're done after that. But yeah. Whew. Theoretical physics and other fucking topics. I think, in terms of, like, shit that I've encountered, right? I don't think anybody normally plays this game sober without some kind of, like, you know, something in mind or something on hand. There we go.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's also just the fact that a lot of people tend to use this place as, like, funny enough, either a get-together for, you know, degenerate reasons, or fucking just a place to date. Like, it's... I find more pathetic reasons for why somebody would be on here than what you just described. So, it's very interesting that you even did that, right? I know you've probably encountered your fair share of jackassery as far as the eye can see, but that's fascinating.
Plenty.
Yeah, it's fascinating you even got away with a conversation like that at all in a place like that. That's the most insane part.
The fact that I began talking with those people, like, I began talking with those people on the topic of, like, just how nasty it is for people to fucking ERP in public instances.
Oh yeah, no, honestly, and a black cat is like the prime
then, like,
example of that shit. Like, I find so much
Yeah, and then
degenerate
they've drifted to
horseshit.
science.
Yeah, on one hand you got a guy talking about boobs and butts, and then you're over here like, so this thing over here happened, and the chain reaction would be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
Yeah.
one guy's talking about how he is able to, like, make his fucking virtual e-girl feel something, and then I'm just like, all right, so if you were to have a human born on Mars, due to the gravity being significantly less than Earth's,
Would they be short and
that
stout or
person would
be
become
long
a
and
lot
lanky?
more slender, and they would be around 10 feet in height on average.
They
And
would have
should
a
they be
big-
returned to Earth,
Big
they would
brain.
have to undergo significant alteration with support in order to be able to be on Earth without potentially dying from the insane from the insane gravity
Yeah.
difference. But also, people born on Mars would be significantly better to have in space, because with the much less gravity that they will have experienced growing up, they will have an easier time adapting to almost no gravity in geostationary orbits. And
You don't even have to tell
You know,
me
it's-
any of that for one reason. Because that is literally everything you just described, or everything you were saying, is literally about all tomorrow. Like the tomorrows. That is literally the entire topic and subject matter is about how humans would adapt in their scenarios just because of like an alien species coming in to conquer them with genetic amalgamation shit. Like you don't even have to tell me.
Yeah.
I already know because of that alone. And then this whole other thing. Whatever. I can go in detail. I'm definitely not, because that is. I feel like you should just watch it yourself and get an idea of it. It goes on for a way fucking while. But yeah, that's fucking insane.
Actually, another thing that I find interesting that I was able to go into detail with those people
Yeah.
was how how like a photon experiences time.
No. Oh, perfect. Hold on. I gotta make this quick.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
Oh fuck! I gotta make this fast. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on, mother of fuck. Hold on. Ah. There we fucking go. All right, backup option. Do we have the controller? Yes. Somewhat. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm technically sitting in the chair, but I'm trying to get the controller to work. Come on, you big guy. What is going on? Ah, there we go. Oh. Oh, that ain't right, Chief. Well, okay then. So, no controllers, or I mean, oh my god, this is so fucking deranged. Okay, I'm using a Valve Index, right? And because my controller is outside the boundary, it is automatically using the camera to do the light tracing thing, so it's showing me the outline of my entire apartment at the moment, and it's kind of freaky. I am definitely not used to this. I can see fucking my hand in the cords and everything. This is very weird.
That is why I have all that shit disabled.
I do not.
But then again,
and that is because
I've used VR for years.
Yes. I unfortunately cannot turn off that fucking controller. So, I'm kind of fucked. Also, I have... Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on, I can make this work. Hold on. Can I click it? Oh my god, this is so cursed. Alright. I have exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Hopefully, I can get this shit done. I cannot click that either, by the way. I'm fucked. But it's alright. We'll let it go to random. Let's see. What is the select button, and how do I go back to my shit? Nope, that is not how you do it. Ooh! Alright, I figured out the select. Ooh. I am definitely new to this. Fucking, how do I go back to my VR? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not clicking it at all. Oh no. I think I'm fucked. Alright. Well, I'm trying here, my friends. Oh, man. Where the fuck? No? Oh, you bitch! Okay, I can kind of see where everything's at, but I'm trying super hard. How do I get the fuck back? Toggle room view. Okay. Ah! Alright, there we go. So this is kind of deranged, but I might have to, like, do some flexibility shit, because I gotta get those controllers. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you still there? Okay, yeah, you are. Shit. Oh, I'm so glad I left my mouse there. Fuck yeah. 2 minutes, 58 seconds, if I can manage. Oh, it's still a moving event. Fuck. Oh. And it's Among Us.
Among Us.
Where they at? Come here, you bitch. There they are.
The Among Us. Like on my screen, I can just push them away.
Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, 2 minutes 19. But we're getting closer. So I'm hoping this next upcoming event I can be able to, but I straight up might not be able to. Fuck.
Well, if necessary, I can sync it.
Oh, trust me, I don't think you have to, cause I think it's gonna be already too late, is the thing. I cannot grab it, I wish I could.
Know what you mean.
So if you take a look, it's already nighttime, right? I may not be able to sync it in super quickly. It'll be fine, we can still just wait until the next time around. I'll have enough battery by then to put it in. But yeah, that's just part of the challenge.
May not be able to put it in.
I mean, if you want, that's your choice. Do you want to?
Well, I mean, I don't know if, like if that would be going against what you want to do or whatever.
No, it wouldn't. That's technically what I need to do. The only problem is I can't physically because I'm stuck to the chair. So if I was doing it by myself, I would have had to have waited to do it. For like an event to do it.
So do you want me to do it now?
In about 60 seconds from now, yes.
In
It won't
60
matter.
seconds, if it's still nighttime, I will hop in and do it.
Alright. Please do not fuck. Please do not fuck around. Time, let him have this. Alright,
The
40
blue
seconds.
bus and virus is down there.
alright. I think... I don't know how bad the time is, so if I were you, I'd just sync it in real quick. Like, desync and then sync it super quickly.
Yeah.
You could technically sync it up.
Just don't.
Yeah, you can actually sync it up right now if you want to. Just go.
Alright.
Yeah, this is about to get real fucking crazy real fast. Ooh. And then... Oh? What the hell is that? Oh, the noise. That's the alarm. Hello, alarm. Come here.
Yep. Synced it, gave him administrative access.
Alright. So he's going?
Yep.
Alright. Now we play the waiting game.
He's doing his monologue on the thing up there.
All right.
Alright, here we are in the unknown.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
I also like how we still have the mushroom bus, technically.
Yeah.
Now it's time. Man hit us with the goodbye.
Quite literally.
You're on fire.
I am?
You're on fire.
Well, I can't
You're on
stop
fire.
it.
Don't worry, I got you.
I know, I literally
Gotcha.
can't. I had to stay in the seat for like another couple minutes. So it's just until this bus falls down, like until this bus is over, I gotta stay in this fucking seat. Oh no.
Oh, hang on.
Ah, it's
Gotcha.
okay. Yeah, it's alright. I'll just burn with the bus. The captain has to go down with the ship. Oh yeah, no, I'm fucked. Dude, I'm super fucked.
Yeah, you're stuck in that seat.
Yep. Yep, user operation, or user error, I'm fucked. Let's see if I can manage this real quick. I think I got enough batteries just to last for the couple minutes. Now, I already know by technicality this is like the fucking guy, whatever, the virus is operating the bus. But it just makes more sense to die with it. Hold on, let's see if I can stretch.
Oh, shit, something else is on fire.
Something else is on fire? Yeah, go and get it. Heat. All right.
You're burning again.
Oh, I know. There we go.
Oh, you're burning again.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm a robot. I don't feel nothing.
Oh shit, totally explode.
Oh yeah, no, we're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed, my friend. We're doomed.
Oh, and you're on fire again.
Yeah, it'll be fine. As long as nothing supernatural happens, this should be easy.
The cookies are on fire. Everything is burning.
All right. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. How many hours have I been playing?
Catching on fire. 8 hours.
I'm free! Yes! Yeah, that's right, bitch! Goodbye! 8
Oh,
hours and
shit.
2 minutes? Oh,
About
I
to
could have been out
crash.
of there at 2 minutes? Oh well.
We're about to crash.
Yay!
We're gonna crash. Hang on, let me get my helmet on.
Let's go gambling!
Alright, helmet's on. Time to fucking do this.
Here we go, here we go! Yo, yo! They're hitting the heavy shit, let's go! Fucking stop! Fucking stop! Ah, shit.
Oh, well, here you go.
Yay! It's over. 8 whole ass barely hours of playing only bullshit boss. You survived then? Of course I did. I'm a fucking robot. What did you expect? That's it then. I think we did this once too as well. This is the end. Skyfall? We came so far, and this is what we get. A free crumpet.
Good.
Yeah. Technically, we could get here without actually using the bus.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is the only real true ending. I don't believe the blue bus ending, because it just takes too long.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, maybe, but fucking, like,
I
in order...
technically can't say it.
Well, you can't say what.
Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it? You mean like the fucking Beyond ending, or what?
No.
Good shit, everybody. Why, what even
And
is
now
it?
this instance is bricked.
I was gonna say, what are you even talking about? Why?
I can't say it.
Why? Is there supposed to be another ending or some shit? You talking about the glitch
Well, do you
one?
know the glitch ending?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you know that one.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So you know all the endings in
Well,
this world.
But yeah. That's why I said I don't like the Beyond
Okay.
ending, because it just takes too fucking long. I wish they had a good ending that was just, you go to like a gas station and then that's it. So you go to the bus to somewhere instead of the bus to fucking nowhere. I mean, it would make sense. It's literally the antithesis of the entire trip, and even then, you go beyond, so... I don't know. Personally, I think that it should go to somewhere. That should be the ending, but... meh. If it goes nowhere, then it goes technically nowhere. So yeah, I find this to be the more legitimate ending, even though it's probably not even close. But yeah, thank you for coming along on this trip. I'm gonna go to bed and probably eat some chips. So yeah.
Alright. Well, my brain break is over, so
Yeah.
when I leave, I'm gonna go back to Blender. Hooray.
Hooray. Whee. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna have some final thoughts here for a second, because I gotta fucking say some shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, let me go on ahead and put you on Be Right Back for a moment. Okay, here we go. Holy fucking sweet Petunia. What the fuck was that? Seriously. I don't even know how to describe what I just saw. Hold on. Is this even on the same page? Okay, yes it is. Fucking... I wish I could describe what the fuck that even was. How does one even describe what that 8-hour trip even fucking was? On one hand, I'm like fascinated because it's just like, how can somebody spend so much time by themselves creating such a thing? Like, it takes so much time. Like, I could definitely see that, right? I could definitely see that being objectively a good thing for this person. But fucking, what the fuck was that? How do you have so much story to tell, and yet no time to talk about anything other than that? I'm at a loss of fucking words. What I had just witnessed is quite possibly... I don't even know. I wish I knew. I really do. That guy was probably cool, right? He seemed cool. But, oh my god. Dude knows how to talk a dude's ear off. I feel like I need assistance, you know? I feel like I need help after that. No diss on the guy if he wants to turn it into a story with all the complexities that you have. But you gotta, like, I feel like you gotta, you know, I deserve to talk about this because I had to fucking sit here and listen to this. So I'm gonna fucking say my piece. Brother in Christ of mine, first off, what the fuck, right? You have all this complexity, all of this shit. You know what? I feel like I need something for this. Hold on a minute. I'm looking this up. I refuse to continue this conversation until I do this. I'm looking this image up. I can't. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, we're doing this. I don't know who made this image. I hope whoever did, I want to figure it out. Don't get me wrong. But, I just feel fucking... I only have one sense of a feeling, and I think I need to emphasize it with, like, a single image. It'll take me a minute to get the image, but I feel like I need to emphasize this even more because of that entire thing. I deserve this. I fucking deserve this. If somebody out there feels like they just wasted their time and their life, I'm right on board with you, right? And but personally for me, there's not really, oh man, there isn't really a reason beyond fucking, there really isn't a fucking reason for fucking me, because again, I was already wasting my time the second I started this shit up, right? But for everybody else, right, I feel so bad because I can already tell you you probably feel like you just wasted your life. Don't get me wrong. You probably do feel like that. Okay, that is the PNG. This one is the other one. Okay. I'm gonna fucking do this real quick because I feel like I need to. After witnessing all of that, I feel like I have to. There are no excuses after that whole thing. I still have energy and time because, again, I literally have nothing better to fucking do. But at the same time, I'm just gonna, like, try and end this off appropriately or properly because of that whole fucking thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get over here. I wish I could describe beyond a shadow of a doubt what that whole thing was, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, I understand when something like that needs to be told. Like, I get the settings when it's important or when it's not important. Oh my god, give me a second. I need to let off some fucking steam after that. I need to make sure that this is definitely not happening. Hold on a minute. What the fuck? What the fuck was this? Hold on. I'm trying to find the image. Where did it go? Is it not fucking there anymore? Where'd it go? Oh, so it's fucking there, right? But that's definitely not the image. I'm weirded out at the moment. Why is it not loading up my image? Is it small? Where did the image go? Where's my image at? Hello? Image? Where did my fucking image go? Okay. Am I not allowed to have an image? Where did it go? You bitch. Is it behind in the background? No. Am I just not allowed to have an image anymore? Where the fuck did my image go? Alright, well, you know what? We're just gonna remove you. Yes, I'm gonna remove you. I don't care. And I guess I'll just have to fucking do this the hard way. Who knew I needed to do this the hard way? I will find you. There you go. I'm gonna go on ahead and just do this real quick. You know what I need to do? Hold on a sec. I know just what to do. Fucking Christ. Let's do this. And let's fucking do this. Let's do this for a second. I need to do this. Yeah. Fucking right here. Yeah, okay. put this right the fuck over here. Yeah, breaking fucking news. Give me that fucking Kirby for a second. We're done. I am so the fuck over this. Hold on. Get over here, you little shit. Okay, I just need to fucking emphasize this for a second after witnessing what I can only assume is that fucking shit show of a fucking thing. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I think I said it before in the last stream, or maybe this stream, who knows. I'm fucking bored, and I have nothing better to bring to the table. So, like, going this amount of time just to hear what somebody has to say is not an issue. Like, it's a non-issue for me. I loved that this guy had an entire fucking story ready to go, right? What I didn't expect was how long this motherfucker was gonna go on for. How in God's green earth does somebody have so much time on their hands to do that? How does someone in their right mind, like, I could get it, right? You're gonna eventually have the time to do it. There are people who are deranged enough. I totally understand. There's some fucking shit worth there to be told and shit, right? It's all there. Oh my God, the level of detail in everything he was saying, from the language, the politics, the land, everything. On one hand, I can't even help but just be fascinated. Because it's the honest God truth. Like, I really am fascinated. But, man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Right? I'm fucking doing this. I need to do this. I need to make sure it's actually the right fucking thing, too, before I continue this shit. Yep. Fits the bill perfectly. Fuck it. Fuck it. What in the fuck, right? What the fuck with any of that? Bro. Do you have any idea how to socialize anymore, my dude? Do you? Way to leave a brother any room to talk, my dude. You have an entire fucking story and Anthem, but you don't have a second to spare for a brother in need when it comes to social shit? I know I'm on, like, a fucking bus, right? And I'm doing fucking useless shit. I'm just relaxing, enjoying my fucking life to the best that I can. But, like, I come on there to have a good time, socialize, spare a brother some change, you know? Have something relatable on topic. But fuck me sideways. Fuck everything that whole thing was. That really shouldn't have gone on for as long as it did. Way to take up the entire stream with your lore and story and shit, right? I tried to be courteous and nice, right? But now you get angry me. Now you have to deal with me, right? You see what I mean when it comes to this fucking... do you see what I mean when it comes to this shit? I'm gonna just turn that off, fuck it. You see what I mean? This is the level of, like, irony that comes from, like, VR chat. You don't get normal people Not, it's actually not even normal people. How should I phrase this? Nobody is normal, even in like the sense of that word. I hate the word, but fucking, you don't get the most stable-minded individuals on there, and a lot of those people, like that guy specifically, I humbly say, you obviously don't know how to socialize, but boy oh boy, look at what you got, right? Like, creativity aside, you're phenomenally there. You just... Oh my god. I get why some people are the way that they are now. And, with stuff like that, yeah. I feel bad because he probably needs a friend or so. But it's not gonna be me. It's definitely gonna be somebody else. And people who actually spend the time to sit there and listen to what he has to bring to the table... Sure, fascination aside, I would say is hands down where he is, like, where he probably shines the most. But man, just, I hope he gets some actual friends, people who will be there, you know, and talk to him and shit and socialize and, you know, correct him and have him, you know, tell him how to socialize for a change. That was absolutely, that was no longer Desert Bus. That was literally whatever the fuck that guy's story was. The fucking bus. I didn't mean to rhyme initially, but you get the point. Wordplay and shit. That was no longer Desert Bus or even Bus to Nowhere. That was just whatever was that. Whatever he was saying. I feel so bad and I regret making this now that I encountered somebody like that. I should have stuck to my rules. I actually should have. I should have just stuck to my rules and just said, hey, no microphones or shit. I should have just done that. But at the same time, I kind of don't regret it, because he was there to entertain. Don't get me wrong, he was definitely there to entertain. There was no way in hell I was going to get through that bus experience by myself without me going and, like, being, like, you know, doing a little ha, me kind of shit. There was, God. I wish you can find normal shit on VR. You obviously are never going to. Like, you're gonna get your fair share of deranged lunatics doing their shit. I am so fucking just... Next time I play that fucking game, next time I do a Desert Bus on there, I am doing it drunk. I am not... Next time we do... Sorry, not Desert Bus. Sorry, next time we do a fucking Bus to Nowhere stream on here, I'm doing it drunk. I refuse to do it. I refuse to fucking do it any other way. That was fucking insane. I can't believe it. That guy just... The whole stream was just his story. I'm putting away my fucking Glock. I'm putting away this salt and vinegar shit. Oh my god. But yeah. So OBS crashed halfway through, which I'm very sorry for anybody who was there for that stream. Obviously, I wasn't able to fully do the whole thing, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, just like a little warning to anybody even watching this, just be warned, it's not even a Bus to Nowhere stream. It really wasn't. It turned it was an alright stream. Like, I would say it was a true but like Bus to Nowhere stream for like that first half. But the second that guy's microphone got turned on and we were talking, it was just his story. So that is like a clear warning to anybody. Like, I don't know if you're ready to hear everything that guy had to say and have the conversation be completely hijacked by only what that guy had to say. I was trying, like, to be nice. I really was like, my take was like, I don't have anything better to do, and I want to keep hearing if this guy like has anything interesting to say. And fucking serves me, he didn't have that much interesting shit to say other than just all of the world that he wanted to make. The only thing I can say now at this point is I hope he makes his world. I hope he makes that lovely little creation of his. and proves my bitch ass wrong, and you know, does some good with himself. But yeah, honestly, fuck that whole thing. So yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, and night. And yeah, we'll be playing Deus Ex up next. For anybody wondering, I'm gonna be working on the thumbnail here shortly. And yeah, I think we'll be doing it in about, I don't know, another 24 hours from now, probably, maybe less than. But I'm gonna go take a quick power nap, and then I'm gonna go play with my friends. See you dudes later.